All right, what's up? Can you guys hear me? Both my Discord and OBS just like had the wrong microphone, and I'm glad I checked. But I don't know. T looks like T's here.
Yeah, yeah. It's the slowest starting software of all time.
We're live right now because I was like, fuck it, people are
Yeah.
waiting. Um, I didn't realize I was in a live chat tech support with a home theater product I was asking about and
Yeah.
lost track. But I got an
And I also
Amazon.
did the most old man thing of all old man things to
Hmm.
do. What do you think it is?
Old man thing for old man things to do. Shit.
What made me late?
Um, take a nap. I don't
Nailed it.
know.
I fell asleep like a grandpa over there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, this time of year, I'm usually 10:30 before I even start to get tired. So I just collected my Amazon order that just got delivered. And I think you'll you'll appreciate this.
A clicker?
I wanted to
Clacker?
clapping my hands. It's too hard to like tell when I'm having a little difficulty syncing up the audio because the microphone I use it's always off. It's always way off, even on like plugged directly into my camera. And then I bought a wireless lav
Nice.
mic. So
Yeah, people probably won't notice, but in my last video, my audio was off like a bit because I didn't use a clacker. Like I
and
probably should have.
it's just a cheap one. The ones with the actual timer
Yeah, I
stuff,
mean, you
those
don't
are
need anything crazy.
those are
Well,
expensive.
you write it on yourself. You know,
Yeah, I don't know that I'll
I've used
need.
those.
I don't know that I'll need to write anything on here. I'm not doing anything elaborate, but just I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
I was hoping there'd be a smaller one, like a mini, just like. But
yeah,
anyway, getting
yeah.
serious.
I thought I was buying a big one, and I ended up buying a small one, the mini. So that's probably
I
what
was
you was
looking.
wanting.
I searched mini. This is big. Like this is huge to me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a pretty decent size. Yeah,
and it doesn't click quite as loud as I was hoping, but we'll see if it helps. Otherwise, just a prop for the room. Um,
yeah.
so, what's up, Hobbit on hold? Ayers, Matthew Shea.
I don't even have up a damn chat.
Oh. Ayers is saying there was a dev interview and he wasn't that crazy. Everything I see said it's the Mario Odyssey team. I haven't seen anything to the contrary. They
Oh
said
man, you still
literally,
doing it?
they literally said it's the team that made Mario Odyssey. They started right after. Like I don't know what else there is to discuss, unless there's something else. I mean,
It's the 3D Land team.
it's the 3D World team. You know, not the main Mario team. Where the real Mario game's gonna come out. Um, it's gonna come out later on for Wii U. No.
People were really believing that one. I was like, okay,
I mean,
wow.
yeah, Odyssey didn't take that long. It only took 4 years after. And
Yeah.
it was ready by the time the Switch. It sounded like it was ready, so it was. I don't even know if it was a full 4 years, but who knows? Maybe they're
So we
talented
talking about
enough. They had a couple ideas going at the same time, and like Naughty
yeah.
Dog used to do, they would just say, "All right, we got to finish The Last of Us. Everybody's working on The Last of Us. Put away
Right.
Uncharted 4. Whatever you have doesn't matter. We're all working on The Last of Us till it's done." And then they go back to working on Uncharted 4, and another team starts The Last of Us Part 2. That could be. I mean,
Yeah.
a new and younger devs, but still, like
The
uh,
main stay
Nintendo's doing that with all their games, letting. So it's not like
the
it might not
developers.
be the 100% same exact group of people, but it's the same.
I'm sure it's not, but the core team is there. I'm sure.
The head people in charge. Maybe they say, "Hey, you guys, you worked on Odyssey, but now you go work on. You're
Dude,
working on
they
Splatoon."
literally talked
Are
about
still debated about who are the
it.
exact team members from
Yeah,
Odyssey that are in.
Well, they what was that? What's that one level in Odyssey? The with the cheat, all the fruits and all that stuff.
I forget what it's
The
called.
Luncheon Kingdom.
Luncheon Kingdom,
Yeah,
right? They talked about how that was kind of a like a basis for
like the
world, the
voxel
break,
sort of.
the voxel stuff, and yeah,
Mhm.
the like, it's all there. It's like it's not a secret. It's all right. It's all right
And
there.
happy birthday to Jay Biggs, 45th. He's 1 year behind me.
Hey,
I would
I
say
remember when I was 45.
congratulations, but I don't know if that's a
Wait.
congratulations.
One
Oh, man.
year, one
That one-
year.
Year and a
I didn't
half.
realize.
Nice try, old man. Shit. Oh shit. I'm causing an avalanche over here.
So speaking of,
I gotta make this video before I fucking make a mess around here. So that's the thing that sucks about people like me. I make videos about old games and shit. I pull all my shit out over here. It's been sitting here for a couple weeks now. I ain't made that video yet, but it's a fucking mess over here. So that's what sucks.
I'm
Some
trying
people
to
just get on camera and spew nonsense. I
What's up?
actually put some thought into it.
What trying to find the video from 1 year ago today that we live streamed, and I can't find it. Where's just my?
I can't believe that's just 1 year ago. I really
To
thought
me,
up until a couple weeks
So
ago.
why did I click my
That it
videos
was this
now and
year
it
we did
goes
this shit.
to studio? What happened to just showing
How
my
the
playlist?
Yeah, a whole year, man. Whole
That's
36
insane to me. That's
days.
insane.
It feels like a year to me. I didn't think, but it's still crazy.
Well, for me, it's not. I guess you could say it. I don't know if it felt like a genuine year, but it's like, just the fact that it's like so far gone already. It's like, damn, bro.
And they
I
have
swear
they
it
have
was this year. I swear it happened this year, earlier this year.
they have jets flying into from my town to Chicago now. They a Denver company started doing nice jets to Chicago since you were
Okay.
here. So if you ever come back, you ain't gonna be on a prop plane.
Ooh, prop planes.
It was
Oh, Jesus.
cool to at least record that.
So I
And
thought,
to be, I mean, what are the odds, man? You go, there's a tornado storm. T gets
Oh
trapped
my
in the
God.
airport. I get
I
trapped
was
in the
out there for
airport.
what? 16 hours or some shit?
Insane.
so I'm looking at live
crazy.
videos from July. Why isn't it was a live video, wasn't it? Or juice? Yeah, because I did the live one, got clocked it, everybody joined, and then we. That's weird.
I found me a nice spot. I got a lot of work done. I'll say that. That is true. I did get a lot of work done.
But yeah, I was hoping to show that video, kind of relive the moment together. And I can't find it. I don't think I wouldn't have deleted it. But either way, it was when did a live stream and revealed that Robert and T were here, and it was a good time.
Yeah, that was good, and it was just funny because I was recording because I was waiting to see Clocktic's reaction. Remember, we were trying to surprise Clock because like, God,
Because
God,
Terrell
God.
knew, and kind of retro kind of had heard that we're planning something. He didn't know that that's
I don't
what
remember.
it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He didn't
how
know
to-
that was
you know?
he didn't know that it was happening right then and there though.
Okay.
So yeah, that was 1 year. Then 1 year ago tomorrow will be where we were playing Smash on the couch, and I uploaded. That was July 15th, 2024.
July 15th, man. Also, then yeah, so July. So wait, because I came in a day. Wasn't it like they came in the night, July 13th or something like that? And then
Yeah. Yep, because I didn't
Yeah.
make the video. That one day we just went and did stuff. Did really.
Robert.
Yeah.
I did record your reaction to the theater room. So here's a year ago. Tomorrow will be a year from this moment.
That belly. A few more pounds on back then.
Yeah.
then I was like, "You want to switch controllers?" Because you
Yeah,
were like,
nope.
"Man, this game's controller."
I have
Rocking
not
the dad
hooked
bod.
a game system up since that day. So it's been almost a year since the game system was hooked up.
Damn. That's amazing to me that I feel like I'd be constantly gaming in that.
Yeah, so we're hanging out.
that-
What's up, Retro? We're reliving a year ago.
Oh, the trip.
Yeah, I couldn't find the
Yeah.
live stream where we did the surprise. I couldn't find it on my channel. I don't know what happened to it, but
And a year ago, like technically it's like a year and a month at this point is when me, Clocked, and Retro met in London.
oh yeah,
Time
Yeah.
flies, man. Time flies. It was all like
That's
back
the
to
shit
back.
right there.
It was all back to back, So it was like,
I forgot
Well,
it
you
was
guys
that close
talk about,
together for
oh,
you.
well, because Juice is like Juice is like, oh, I'm trying to secretly.
Yeah, well, that was the
not-
motivation because I was like, well, me, Terrell, and T got to meet up then in secret. And
Yeah, you bitches.
Terrell backed
Oh,
out, so it wasn't. We didn't know if it was gonna happen. And then you're like, well, what are you doing? Oh, and you got like bought a ticket like immediately after you found out.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, if T's going, you going, I'm like, well, I
And
mean, you
Sandstorm
lived
was
it.
there the day before Robert got there. He was only there for a few hours, but
That's right. Yeah,
I'll say
yeah,
again, this motherfucker lives 3.5 hours from me, and he flew all
No
the way to
way.
goddamn London or some shit.
Robert don't drive that far.
There's no way. And also,
God
again, I
damn.
It's like
drive
4.
no
I think it's like 4.5. I looked up.
4 something, and I do not drive no 4.5. man.
Okay.
I would do a
Oh,
4-hour
okay.
drive. If you guys live 4 hours, you'd
I'm-
probably be sick of
Bro,
me
I
because
can't
I'd
do
be
an hour
there.
drive, man.
I'm thinking
hour
New
drive.
York. I'm thinking New York.
No, yeah, I mean,
You're
like
in
even an
Jersey.
hour drive,
You
I'm
like
like,
you deep in Jersey, so but
it's
still,
like, sounds
still.
crazy.
that's a 20-minute hop, my man. You can come over here and say, "What's up, man?"
Well, I mean, we did it when it was me and Retro. We met in the middle, but I did not drive. I took a train, because I was not gonna
Yeah.
drive.
I can't do really long, like taking T back, like going to Lansing and back is 3 hours for me, and my knees were starting to hurt. I could do 4 if I was gonna stay the night somewhere and not have to drive again. Like I couldn't do 4 and then do 4 the same day. Like I'd have to do it and stay somewhere.
These bitch ass dudes over here, somebody can't be in the car for more than 3-4
I
hours.
can't, dude. My
That's
knees
what I do.
just
Right.
fucking.
I
I
do
go-
16, 17 hours up the coast to Florida, like
Yeah.
twice a year, 3 times.
I
a
wish
year.
I
look,
could.
Props to you. Props to you. I'm not saying that that's amazing.
When
It
I
is
was
amazing.
younger, I didn't have as many issues when I was 23 years old, but
That's just me driving. I'm in the car 20 some hours, probably 21,
Well, I will say
22
that
hours.
that it's funny because I literally just went Thursday or whatever to Maryland. I didn't drive. It was to go to Six Flags. It's closing there. I'll have a video up probably this week about it. But it was and it was like 3.5 hours or whatever. And I think that's close to you guys. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming it is.
That's funny. I saw a
what?
Maryland license plate just the other day. I'm like,
Oh, Maryland,
man,
yeah.
I was like-
Baltimore is like 2 hours from
I couldn't
me?
picture Maryland like the shape of the state, but I know it's in that vicinity over there. But
But yeah, and it was like 3.5 hours. My sister drove. I did not drive.
I'm closer than.
well, if you can ride, then you could drive. Like if you,
Retro
can
is, though.
if you can ride that far,
Of course,
then
I
you
could
can
ride,
drive.
of course.
What's the difference?
What? No, there's a big difference between putting your hand on the wheel and have to be attentive and all this. I'm passing out, coming back. My sister somehow isn't. I mean, look, that ain't
That's
no way.
not my problem. Is just pain.
Right down the road from me is fucking Connecticut. I'm like right on the fucking border, so
Mm.
that's where I am.
Yeah, like
So,
if
I'm
you guys
closer.
if you guys were 4 hours from me, you'd just be knocking on your door one Saturday. Hey, want to go to breakfast? You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I would be like, you, what time is it?
That's nothing. That's me when I was in Florida, going to Miami. That's about 4 hours. I used to do that shit all the time, so it's not a big deal.
I mean, day trip. If it's like a train, I'm cool with it. But
Yo,
driving,
bitch ass.
I did a train
Dude,
to
I
Colorado. It was
crashed out
20
one
hours.
time, and I'm good.
Anyway, yeah, it's it'd be nice one day to have the full crew
Absolutely.
together.
Well, we're
We'd
super
have to
close.
fly
now.
over.
Clock
We
it.
have to fly over to clock that though. That's the only way they're gonna work.
Or I mean, well, Clockton could fly to us. He's the only one.
He could, but you know.
Well, then
He got a family.
somebody could stay. With
I don't know if you want to fly over here in these times.
Robert, or, how many you got? How many spare rooms you got? Retro. You got a couple, 1 or 2, or
One or two.
Hmm?
He probably
Yeah,
took
just
this
had-
spirit.
oh, you got any spare rooms in your place?
Yeah, we got one spare room.
Oh, really? Well, I was gonna say that you probably have the spare room. Like,
No, his
you
dad
win.
stayed there
Like,
after he flew in.
No,
I was
we
gonna
got
say-
a decent amount of rooms in this apartment. Like, it's pretty good.
Nice.
I was gonna say I have
I got one,
a
Robert.
basement. I have my son's room. He has they're built into the wall. They're fucking not bunk beds. Yeah, bunk beds, right? Yeah, bunk beds. So That's 3 extra
Robert could
beds
sleep
in
in
there.
the bunk beds.
I mean, when Robert said at
They're really
my
nice.
place
They're
back in
luxury
France,
bunk
it was
beds.
just like on the floor.
I was on the floor.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
we-
do
but
floors.
you had like wasn't it inflatable? It was an
Yeah.
inflatable mattress. Yeah.
What did you sleep? Did you sleep on the couch,
I-
Robert? I can't even
Randomly-
remember.
Yeah, I slept on the couch where the TV's at.
I wish I slept on the couch. That bed. That
Well, you slept good that one
yeah.
first night. You were out.
I,
But yeah, that was
I was tired as hell.
that was a firm
Exactly.
mattress and it hadn't been broken in, and it's still pretty
Yeah.
firm.
And it felt like
Really?
a prison cot. I was like on
You
a prison
should've told
cot.
me
I've-
to
I've
swap
slept
it.
on
You should've
it.
swapped it.
I've slept on it like a dozen times since you were here, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
I tried. I bought a cheap thin pad. It wasn't enough. I needed to buy like a 2-inch thick
We should
pad.
have swapped it in that case, T.
And I would now was like my bed is like super soft.
So
and
was my main
probably
bed.
more
It's
than most.
amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going from that to a prison cot. That was tough on me. Well,
But it was
all
funny
right.
because
It was all
that
right.
that was that morning where like he was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up, and you were not waking up. You weren't waking up. And
Yeah.
it was funny.
I was tired, but then I was also sore. So I was like, I don't think I want to move right now.
You're tired and sore. So they woke up all sore. It's probably a little bit. You're like, what happened last night?
Jet lag too, you know.
Yeah, we had to go pick up
Yeah.
Robert late because your flight changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flag,
literally
we were
was-
in
it was-
the same time zone.
No, but they canceled they canceled the
The
flight
whole
out
it was
the day
the whole
after.
trip was.
Well,
crazy.
yeah, T
In
got
and
up
out.
super early, and
And
then
it was so weird. Yeah, it was like
we were
they-
planning on
they-
like calling it a night, and Robert's like, "Oh, my flight got canceled, so I'm gonna be in Grand Rapids at like 11 o'clock."
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
stuff
God
was
damn it.
crazy. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm gonna get there tonight, and you're like, oh. Okay.
Oh, the way back wasn't the way back.
How do you plan on getting to the
both of
house?
You guys also crazy.
Oh yeah, T was in the airport for almost 20 hours or some
yeah,
shit.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, same. And there was a tornado and
And I did
It
not
was
sleep.
hurricane weather, came storms from
Yeah.
hurricanes.
Well, no, but remember, I took a, what was it?
You're on those private jets. And shit.
He took a propeller.
Okay,
They had to
it
go
was small,
around Lake
but then-
Michigan because they
But
couldn't
then
go
it
over.
took me to Chicago or wherever, I think.
Yeah, I had a changeover in Chicago, and that shit was not
And
happening.
that's where it was
because
a
of the storm.
tornado.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. And then it's
was
like
crazy.
we didn't know if it was accounting for the time zone change in Chicago or if that was the time and it wasn't. You had to be there. Like,
Nope.
Yep. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that was crazy.
It
Good
was
times.
crazy.
Good times.
It was a fun time though.
yeah,
Yeah, very fun time. Very fun time. I missed Sandstorm though. He left before me, obviously.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
No, I mean we didn't know. I mean, to be fair, again, I was last minute. I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
But we had a good time at the.
I tried. This man could have just walked over. It's like a 15-minute walk.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Retro?
Yeah, he's about 2 hours one
It
way.
was a couple
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
But
It's
we
like
had
an
we
hour
had a
and a
good
half.
time eating outside at the deck on the beach.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was there for
The
Father's
food was
Day.
good as hell.
There was a good ass band there on Father's Day. Like, just I mean, I've never heard a cover band where I'm like, this is better version of the song than the real, like the original. Like these guys were all
Never-
look like they're in their 60s. They probably been playing together for 40 years. And I was just like, damn,
Nice.
it was solid.
You never heard a cover band before?
Not that was not they weren't a cover band. They were just performing cover songs. And most of them I was like, this is better than the original artist. Like this is better. Like it was crazy, but good place, good times.
Game we went, they were like having like a triathlon or something. I was feeling a little small that day.
Yo, there was something, some volleyball or something going on, I want to say.
Yeah. They were
But
doing
yeah,
like a
good
weight-
times. We better talk about some video games or something.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about video. It's been 7:30.
I haven't played a video game since the last podcast. And
Let's talk about video games. I haven't played video
I forgot
games.
my Switch 2 was off the dock. Just it was completely dead. I went to turn it on yesterday. I was oh shit, that's been sitting on my bookshelf for like 10 days straight, and it was dead.
Hey,
Man, it's Cyberpunk.
what's that
You
on
got
the
a grip
back?
there?
What you get?
Yeah, I got this
Which one
grip
did you
here.
get?
It's a very nice grip. And I don't have to take it off to put it in the dock. It's dockable. I
Really?
love
Wait,
it.
Which
Yeah, it's
which
great.
one is that one?
And how much it costs? $13. It's been wonderful.
Really? Where is it
Yeah,
from?
my stepdad just got like
I'll
this.
send you a link.
Yes.
So
I'll
I'm
send
fine.
you a link.
Feels really good. I have to get
It's-
what he
it-
got. This
it's-
one that felt really good.
It's wonderful. I love it.
And
Yeah, I need to
yeah, so I was gonna play something last night, and I was like, oh shit, Switch is dead. I didn't want to like try to play it while it was charging from 0%, so I just let it charge.
Oh, I forgot to mention the bitch comes with a screen protector and some fucking things to throw on your. I'm like, for
Little,
$13,
nipple?
it ain't from China. I was like, damn.
Screen protector. I got a screen protector already, but yeah, definitely interested in a grip, especially with Donkey Kong coming out.
Yeah, so today I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and go ahead and get Tony Hawk 3 and 4, and then I'll just go ahead and get Donkey Kong later in the week. And so I went in and I'm like, I got a game. I'll just trade it in, get the price down a little bit, and pay for it. And the lady's like, oh, we got one left. I'm like, yep, that one's for me. She's like, yep, that one's for you. And mid like flip, she's like, you know this is digital only, right? And I was like, what? She's
Really?
like, yeah, it only comes with a code. I was like,
Ooh.
put that
God
back. I
damn
don't
it.
need that. I'm good.
Oh, you thought it was on a cart?
Yeah, or at least a key card, you know?
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
okay.
that. Which, yeah,
I didn't know
mean,
that.
if you got- yeah, I heard that.
And I
Turned me
wasn't
off.
I don't know if I ever played 3 or 4. 1 and 2 are definitely the main ones. For me, I recently tried the remakes. They were last time I had PlayStation Plus, whatever, year 2 years ago, whatever it was. And the nostalgia lasted about 15 minutes for me on that game. Like it was the coolest thing back in the day, but it just didn't come back to me for that particular game. I never owned it, always rented them. And, you know, N64, Dreamcast. I might have had the Dreamcast version.
Is it because we're out of the X Games generation?
But it's
That-
just like, I mean,
Of
I
its time?
probably put a couple. I'll say I put a couple hours in, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Like I'm good with this. But
So ironically, I just picked up 4 on the. It's not back there. It's out there. But I picked up 4 on the GameCube, and I was more like I've played all of them, but I resonate more with like 3 and 4. I think those are like the best ones, and then like Underground, the first one, I feel like is better than the second one. But anyway, and when I popped in 3 into the GameCube, I was like, huh, this is actually like as far as like frame pacing, like it's really fast. But everything felt like more scrunched together. Like I don't remember these levels being so close together, and the way you have to jump and all that. I'm like, I don't know if I can get into this. But looking at the Switch 2 version, I'm like, okay, maybe they did some, you know, redesigning of how everything looks, so it's a little more friendly. But yeah, definitely playing the old ones and trying to play them now is cringy, kind of.
yeah, how much is the
Damn.
remake?
Cringy even. It's $70, ain't it?
70, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's 70 for the 2 together.
Yeah, it's 3 and 4. But still.
Yeah, right. I know you get extra content with it that wasn't in the original, like the SpongeBob level. Obviously, you get one of the turtles, maybe all of
Doomslayer.
them.
yeah,
Is Doomslayer?
Doomslayer.
Doomslayer's in it. Yeah.
Doomslayer, yeah.
Well, Doomslayer's on the cover, at least on the eShop.
And it's
like,
on
they
that.
got
It plays on Switch 1. Oh, is that 1 and 2 they're doing? I'm watching it.
No, it does play. It does play on the Switch 1 because that's where we found out about it first, isn't it?
Well, 1 and 2 is on
Oh,
the
that's
Switch,
true,
but
yeah.
what
1
about
and
3
2
and
is on
4?
1 and 2.
Is 3 and 4 on the Switch?
I think 3.
Maybe
and 4.
switch
It's
up.
possible.
Maybe switch up.
I'm
Just
gonna guess-
comparing
I'm gonna-
1 and 2 on Switch
guess it
versus
is.
3 and 4 on. No, this doesn't look like
I'll
1
check
or
right
2.
now. Let's see.
Tony Hawk's 3 and 4, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 full review. Yeah, it's.
It is on Switch 1. Yeah.
Might as well. I mean, the other ones were. I wonder if Switch 1's a digital code.
They're using the same engine, I'm guessing. So.
That's true. I wonder if Switch 1 is a digital code. That'd be curious.
So
Tony
it's
Hawk Pro Skater 3 4 Switch 1. Let's see.
trying to see.
I see it. Yeah, I think it is. It says download required. Well, I guess to be fair, that could just be like maybe not a download code, but
Is there like a massive graphical difference? I would assume there would be.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Assume the position.
I feel a bit like Juice when it comes to Tony Hawk. I remember the original Tony Hawk, the first one, being like half my youth and shit. Like I played it endlessly. And when the remake came out of like 1, I played it, and the first level after like 10 minutes, I was like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. I don't need to play this any longer.
For me, the biggest problem is the licensed music. Everything's not there, right? From what I remember, because I was going to buy 1 and 2, I never did, because I thought there was a lot of music missing, a lot of tracks and shit from the original. And I'm like, well,
Yeah, I thought
that
I
alone
thought
changed
was
the
a
whole
thing, yeah.
feeling. Yeah.
that was a big part of the
So
game.
I gotta
for me.
say this,
like,
the side-by-side shots, they didn't seem to like they did a ton. I mean, obviously the ground textures and everything, but it's not Hogwarts Legacy versus Switch 1 versus Switch 2, I don't think, based on what I'm seeing. It's definitely better, but it's not like night and day. Maybe it runs at 60, I'm not sure. Just watching. But either way, I didn't even know they're coming out
at least
soon.
run at 60.
Okay, this looks better. Yeah, it might be 60. In motion, when they're not doing the split screen side by side, it does look better.
Yeah. This
But
damn
yes.
dog don't bark all day. And the minute I turn the damn camera on, can you hear it? I don't know if you
I
probably
can't
can
hear
hear
it.
Yeah, you hear this? I have some crazy thunder going on.
No.
He's distracting the shit out of me. No, I don't.
If my power goes out, that's what it is.
I hear nothing from. I don't hear a dog.
No.
I think I have
I
like
guess it's just
AC
the noise
all those
cancellation.
walls.
So,
Yeah.
But this whole house just shook. It went. Whoa, whoa.
Nintendo made a comment. Caesar saying something about Nintendo made comments about trying to lower cost of high graphics fidelity by reusing game engine and stuff. I didn't see any interviews of that. I never saw any news
I didn't
about
see that, but I saw that they said that they want to, a way to counter like higher development costs is just
Yeah,
shorter
wasn't that
development cycles.
their
Which
Q&A
I
with
guess
the
so, yeah.
investors or some shit? Wasn't that investor Q&A or something?
Yeah, something like that. They
Yeah,
asked, "Oh,
yeah.
how are you gonna battle like higher development costs?" Something like that.
Because they talked about game key cards as well. Well,
Yeah,
they
they sent
did.
out one of the things. What's a survey to people about game key cards? So I'm curious if in the future they.
Well, I mean, even
maybe-
before that, one of the investors asked about game key cards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Nintendo didn't answer that shit. They said they gave some real corporate ass like, oh yeah, well, game key cards are designed to blah blah blah. I'm like, come on, man.
if their game's under 64 gigabytes, then there's no reason not to have it on
Yeah.
cart. Unless it's like 5 gigabytes, then I could see them not spending the money, like T said in his video.
Right.
But if it's like Street Fighter, which was like 50 something gigs, that should be on a cartridge. I mean, just should be. But
And Nintendo should pay for it. I'm sorry. You put this bitch out, okay? You put this device out. You put it out in the form factor it's in, and you gave game cards and all this stuff. That is your decision. So you should fit the bill. So these developers, cause I don't blame the developers for not wanting to spend what $15, $16, whatever they said it is, on these cards.
at least pay half or something.
Yeah. They didn't want to do that on N64 either. Remember that shit back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to do that, and there was no other option back then. So at least they feel good about having an option.
I haven't looked in a while if the micro SD Express cards have been.
No, they have not been available.
Because
Oh,
Walmart
I have been
has
checking.
Walmart has a ONN on brand, and they have the 512.
I got so much
For,
ONN
like,
shit in my house. I got tons of ONN in here.
Why does it say $65? There's no way it's 65.
These headphones might be
For
ONN.
512 gigabytes, micro SD Express, 6577. Pickup
For what?
available for the 5. Oh, that's only gigabyte.
Is it?
Well,
Is that
no,
cheaper?
that's That what did you pay? Didn't you pay like 60 for the 256? Sandstorm?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so they got
not
they
bad.
got a 512 for 65.
That's a pretty damn good deal, then, isn't it?
It says
that's
it's
no-
available for pickup. Let me see what store. Oh, Big Rapids. That's a couple hours.
There you go, Sandstorm. Pick up another.
Is it ONN?
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
planning on picking up another one anyway. I was really trying to wait for the
There you go.
terabyte, but I don't think
I
that's
vouch.
gonna be
I vouch for
plausible.
O&M.
It's only
They're
available
quality.
2 hours north of me, which I'd end up spending like $30 in gas, and they won't
2
ship
hours,
it.
2 hours north of you means it's gonna be 3 hours north for me. So
Yeah, Big
God
Rapids
damn.
is quite the.
That means
quite
it's
the
like
drive.
8 hours.
And
for
no
me,
shipping.
man. I
It's
don't think
just
I could do
it's
it.
just because that's a pretty. And it's not a very big area, a big town. They probably just for whatever reason got them in stock, and there's no demand for them there. But I might as well pay the extra price to not drive than whatever the gas would cost me to buy the more expensive one. The SanDisk is $78.
I guess unless you like to, you want to do a little road trip, like just about
Road trip.
Yeah, they have
Enjoy-
the SanDisk
enjoying
one.
the,
The SanDisk
enjoying the
one's
views.
78 for 512.
Go
And
watch
it's
a movie.
available. It's available by me.
Yes, Cesar. O&N is reliable. I have so many O&N products.
Dude, I think my
in my house.
TV antenna is
They-
ONN like that I
Uh,
bought.
They're pretty good.
But if for $12 more, I'd probably buy the SanDisk. I didn't know the
Yeah, if it's only $12.
Yeah, I
$12
thought
more,
the
yeah,
SanDisks
yeah.
were like 100 and something for 512 before. That was like the pre-release price for. So I wonder what a terabyte. Samsung Pro
I
Plus.
don't need that. I think 512. I'm good for the generation because I'm not buying all these downloaded ass games. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying no key cards. So I'm not. I don't. My only issue was that when I transferred all my shit over, it ate up my hard drive. My hard drive.
Yeah,
space
the
on my
internal.
Switch.
I had to delete a bunch of stuff.
Now, I had to delete some stuff, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I didn't even
thank
think about
goodness I
that.
bought a SD card.
yeah.
I invited
Honestly,
you
like
for it, I'm not-
initially,
had
I
to
was.
delete.
I wanted to like test out all the games, so I downloaded all the updates and all that. But now, I barely touched
That's crazy.
any of those games.
He's already over it. I'm done.
I mean, I'm still working Tears of the Kingdom. I did the first
Is the-
temple.
Is Luigi Mansion 360 frames?
No, it should be.
No?
It would be. If I saw a video. They got some more free updates, but I think it was third-party games that run at 60. But I don't think. I mean, come on, like that's all they have to do. I mean, they could also bump the resolution up and probably still hit 60. So, but other than that, like, it's just kind of the law, not a law, but the calm before the storm, I guess, before Donkey Kong, and then we'll see if there's going to be a
Well, what's
direct.
even worse, that's like I said in the beginning, you guys are worried you're gonna have like, man, only Mario Kart for like a whole month, and then we have Donkey
it's
Kong.
been a whole
We didn't even know it was gonna come after Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
We don't know that.
I don't expect.
We literally do, but
Not
It's still been a
dates.
whole month with only Mario Kart. I got
okay,
9
maybe not
hours of Mario
specific
Kart.
specific dates. Other than Pokemon, we do know the
They
date.
don't
We
wanna
know the
talk about
date
the
No,
of
game
but I
coming
mean,
out.
like, how long are you gonna have to fucking wait for that?
Yeah.
Well, we
Y'all don't
know
wanna
for
know the game
Pokemon.
that's
We
coming
know for
next.
Pokemon. It's October or whatever. I forgot the date.
Y'all don't
Juice
wanna
ain't
know the
gonna
game
fucking
that's
play
coming out.
Pokemon. Like he
I
ain't
would've
got
if
jack
they-
shit.
If it wasn't in this generic ass looking city without having those
Oh,
open
man.
areas.
Yeah, that killed me.
Oh, man.
That generic.
My
ass
favorite
city
part
killed
of
me.
I love Pokemon, and I don't even want to play that boring shit. Like just in the city and stuff.
Len-
I'm good.
Do we?
Wow.
I mean, all right.
I'm gonna play.
I have
don't care
every
what they
single
say.
Pokemon game, man. From the very first one, Blue, I played almost all of them and shit.
You got Sword
I
and
don't
Shield?
care. No, that one. No, I didn't pick up Sword and Shield. I picked
Not
up
everyone.
Legends.
But every other one though.
Exposed.
I said almost all of them.
Got you. So is that the one gen you're missing? Like actually?
I
got
stopped
Sun
playing.
and Moon?
I stopped buying them after like Black and White 2, and then I got Y still, and then I got Sun and Moon and Legends.
Well, then you
so
got-
I have almost
So
all
you
of
only
them.
missed. That means you only missed Sword and Shield, I believe. Because I
Yeah,
think
that's what I
I
said.
think
I
it's
have
X,
almost
Y.
all of them.
Let's take a
Well, but
look.
you said
all
you stopped that.
all that just to say I don't give a shit about this next one. Like just the
No, but
city
to be
stuff
fair
is
though,
boring.
you did say I stopped at like this one, but I also bought the other two in between. So you literally just did it by
because
Sword and
up
Shield.
until like Black and White 2, I had every single one of them all the time.
You
and
did
stuff,
no, but you
like-
still have every single one of them other
But
than Sword and
Legends-
Shield. Like you
Okay, so
I
still
get
did.
I get less than this shit because I don't even care enough to shit on the game. Like I just don't even care.
No, but I'm saying you still did get like you didn't actually miss because you got the 2 gens afterwards.
Well,
You
I didn't
miss.
get like those
Totodile.
Why
the
is there
Soul
subtitles
Patrol
on?
remakes and shit.
Ah, well, the remakes don't count as remakes.
Ultra
See,
Sun.
one
and,
thing I really
Oh.
don't like is
Yeah,
this.
that don't count.
Is these like gates to let you know, hey, this is the free roam area. This is where Pokemon will be running around. You can catch.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be like the city, maybe with a little bit of park. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
And it's
I'm
like,
good.
what happened to the
I ain't
just
gonna lie,
cool open
for me,
areas?
I actually like that because in the end of the day, like, I can't say that like Pokemon Legends Arceus, like it's a forest, it's a desert. It's like we've seen those a lot, and so at least if you take a whole game within a city, it's a little bit different.
Well, they
and I
could have
like
had a
that you-
city
Most games
park,
have both
and they could have
things.
had like an actual
Yeah.
out like woods
Hey,
area.
this shit
They,
was boring as fuck.
Again, I
Listen,
disagree.
there could be a
I think
there
that
could be a
personally, I
underground
think this could
area.
end up being better than Legends Arceus because the combat system is a little more Xenoblade esque, and I like the fact that it's more in a different location. Like again, like to have a whole game in this area to me, it just sounds more fun than a forest, a desert, and stuff that we've seen a lot in a lot of other games. So
A
to me, I'm
You just
like,
want to enslave all the Pokemon and just have them caged in cities and stuff.
yeah, it's just
I
it's
think
just
this is cool. I'll let y'all know how it is.
yeah.
and I'll let you all know how it is 6 years from now.
Almost blasted all over my damn laptop. God damn. He said enslaved.
I didn't catch it.
That was almost a disaster on my electronics.
I was too
Oh.
busy being unimpressed by this trailer I was watching. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch you spraying over your laptop or anything. But
Oh, I didn't. I almost did.
Oh,
It
you
was
almost
retro. No, I didn't.
Who's getting Dawn Bonanza this week?
I'll probably get it this weekend.
Oh, I'm definitely getting it this week.
I already
I'm gonna get
ordered
it. I'm
bro.
gonna get it, but admittedly, I want to finish Need for Speed first. So I'll
No
probably
money out
start
of
it
pocket.
next week.
I need
I
to.
got- I use-
I need to
I
force
use my,
myself to play some games.
I used my gift card. I forgot I even had that the GameStop gift
Yeah,
card. God damn, from Christmas.
that worked out, yo. That
I've been
worked
waiting.
out big time.
It was exactly $100, so I got the game and the fucking amiibo.
Nice.
So
Mm.
fuck it. I wouldn't have bought it with my own money probably, but I was like, fuck it. What am I gonna do with $30 at GameStop? I might as well just get the amiibo.
Might as well.
You could have gotten a something else.
Nothing. Definitely nothing for Switch 2, expensive ass console.
Well, you could have got an eShop gift card and then get welcome toys.
I definitely ain't doing that. No damn eShop.
You could have for
I am
$30.
not
You could have
buying-
got welcome
I
toy and
am
Dragon
not
Stripe.
buying digital games on Nintendo Store, on Xbox, or nobody's shit.
Yeah.
I do not trust what's gonna happen in the future with my
yeah,
shit.
I bought a
You gotta,
few.
you gotta say it. You gotta say it like my man's. I'm not buying. I'm not gonna buy. Denzel. I'm not gonna buy.
I bought a few digital games on PlayStation last year during like one of their like Steam sale things, whatever. I forget the event. And I'm like, I don't even feel like I don't even think about those games. Like I got Control
Right.
Ultimate Edition. I got Axiom Verge 2. I purchased Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order a couple years before that for like $11 when it was normally like I think it was like 40 or 50 at the time. And I was like,
Good-ass deal, though.
I mean, I guess if it was a game I hadn't played yet and I was looking forward, both those first two games I had already played and beaten, so it was like I just kind of got
Well,
sucked
I mean,
into
that
that's only
does make a big
$5.
difference.
Oh, that's only
does make a big
$7.
difference.
Like I might as well buy it. Like stupid.
I have
Can
no
we stop?
problem buying digital games. I have a decent Steam library on Switch. I bought like,
Yeah,
some
I'll buy
digital-only
Steam,
games.
GOG. Yeah, I know because I know that shit ain't stuck to one console. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
do
just
that
not
shit on-
buying fucking like welcome tutorial for $10. Like, no.
Fuck outta here
I
with
bought The
that
Witcher
shit.
2
Well-
for like $3, $4, $5, whatever it was, and I just hide it from my library. I don't even have
I
not,
hide it.
I don't have it downloaded,
Yeah.
and I just have it hidden from in my library. Like I could care
Yeah,
less
hey.
about that game.
And
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I'm with you, Visor, because I was just about to say, let me fix that. What I meant was, if I see like this crazy ass 90% off sale, yeah, I'll buy it then. Because
Yeah,
what
for
was that?
sure.
Yeah, when I see something for $2.99, yeah, whatever at that time.
I'd
But
love to see
Well,
like
that's why
other than that,
Sparks of Hope.
I ain't buying no full price $70 game digitally on Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation. I'm not doing that. That's
Oh
just
no,
not
for sure.
happening.
Well, but digitally they had a sale going on the eShop. I saw a decent amount of games.
Yeah.
And one of them, it's
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
I picked up a
connected-
couple. That's why I said, oh, I'm lying. Let me fix this.
Well,
Because I just
like
picked up
Sparks of
couple
Hope I
games on
saw
that.
was like $14 or $15 some crazy.
I
Yeah.
still haven't finished that, man. I almost like stopped playing it. I hate the
I
combat
stopped playing it
so
too.
much.
Thank you. It's not just me. Thank you. Okay, good. Because
One was so good. I
I
don't know why
love
they changed
one.
it.
they changed the combat
That
system too much for me.
open roam combat just doesn't work. It's not
It's
as
I
good.
haven't
Dude.
played it yet, so
I
I'll
wonder
tell you
if
soon.
in
what
6 years.
decision
No,
what
no, that's this year as in my year.
I wonder what they
Yeah,
based
okay.
that on though. Why did they change? What do you think is the reason they decided to change it? Do you think it was feedback or
Yeah, I think it was feedback. They
mix
thought
things.
maybe
It's
they were
decent.
trying to get a more casual audience into
I
it,
think that's what it is. Yeah.
but it didn't work. Clearly, because what you did is you pissed off the fans who liked the first game, and then
Yeah.
the casual audience still didn't give a shit.
Mhm.
So that's why
It's
the
like you
game
might as well
really
just
didn't do
make it
well.
like real time shooting with what they did.
Right. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that- you tell me it's that like.
It's that bad. It's that
It's,
different.
yeah.
Well,
it's
no,
that
but
different.
no, I don't know about that bad. I heard that different.
Yeah, I don't
'cause-
want to say bad. It's very different from what I was
I-
loving in the first game.
Like I stopped playing it because I couldn't. I think
Yep,
it's bad. I
me
think
too.
it's a terrible decision they
Issue.
did.
Well, it's funny because I've heard, I've heard there's opinions for everything. So I have heard other people say that they preferred over one because
Mm-hmm.
of the more openness of it. And I mean, we'll see what it when
But
it,
the
when I
openness,
get
it
it.
just it doesn't work with the combat. That's the problem.
Right.
It's very
I
imprecise.
can understand where it's like
shit and,
it's almost like a fake open. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
what.
it-
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
and
understand
the
there's
the
some of that.
sales speak for themselves. This first one did well. Second one did not.
Well, not even that though. I mean, but let's be that was such a Ubisoft thing to do to release it when they released it. They should have kept that for
Mhm.
Switch 2. They should have
You
put
mean
it
to
a
release
year
shit?
after. It could have. It still would have sold better like later on.
it
at
probably would have
different-
sold better.
Because
Yeah.
remember 2022, like they sold it around other like 2022 had a really
Yeah, they
good
did the
lineup of games.
Ubisoft thing, like you said. It was an
When
Ubisoft
did one
dumb
come
shit
out?
to do.
When did one come out?
One came in
2017?
2017, so it had the
Like
hype.
August or something, I want to
The
say.
launch
August.
hype. Yeah.
I was so excited for that sequel, man. They added the Mario Galaxy stuff,
Yep.
all these new
Yep.
characters, the story.
That's why I want to
and-
really like it. It's got Mario Galaxy stuff. So
Right. I can't even get to it though, because I'm
Nah, yeah.
it's just like I can't even get to that stuff.
Mm.
The game is gorgeous, like visually beautiful.
It's
like,
I think it's a
it's-
big leap visually. Yeah.
The atmosphere, visually, the atmosphere is really cool. Like I like the kind of story, but the combat is what you're there for, and when I can't
Yeah.
get through the damn combat, I'm just all
Well,
that
it's
stuff.
funny because
other
that was
stuff
the
don't
same
matter.
with my. I think my stepdad he bought the game, so I got it right here. But essentially he was saying the same thing that he felt. He's like, there was something about the first one that I enjoyed more, and so I guess he it was the system, the combat system.
Oh, and then
so-
the Donkey Kong DLC. I was like, hell yeah, they did it up in that first game, bro. Like,
I still want to also play because they have a Rayman DLC, in Sparks
Yeah.
of Hope. So I do.
I'm
want
gonna get through it at some point.
Yeah.
I ain't got no
Eventually you
Switch 2
wanna go
games to
back
play
to it.
anyway.
Well, I wonder if that because Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle got a 60 FPS update essentially, not on purpose, but it did. And I wonder if
Yeah.
Sparks of Hope did. I'd be curious.
Yeah, it probably did.
Yeah, there's our
Yeah, I haven't
Mario
even
Mario
played
plus
the-
Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
I haven't played the DK
That's
DLC on
quite-
that yet, so I can play that 60 frames now. That's good. That's good to know.
Well, was there any news like this past week? I'm trying to think, like of
You mean more Xbox
Things?
Studios closing?
didn't we talk about that? That was last week.
Yeah.
We talked about that, right?
No, he
they
said-
probably
he
closed
said
a couple
hardly
more
anymore.
since then. Yeah.
The only
Oh,
the
well-
only thing that really happened was the Ghost of Yote direct.
Oh, I didn't even watch that. Yeah, I forget about that. But
I mean,
but,
I was impressed. I liked the changes they make to like kind of
Yeah, well, Digital Foundry isn't.
I didn't like the fact that they
Do
didn't.
we like Digital Foundry this week?
Because
I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, this looks like a whole generation leap in visuals for that franchise, but I think it looks good, and I like the quality of life changes and some of the stuff I've seen. Definitely on my radar. More than likely pick it up.
that's
I think
October,
they needed
right?
to show more of the wolf. They didn't really show.
Yeah, I
everything.
don't know if that's gonna have any like. Initially, they showed the wolf like it was gonna be a big deal, but I don't know if they decided to
They give a release date?
Is it
October.
October?
Yeah.
I thought it was October. So.
October.
Let's go then.
Well,
But
we got
the
Twisted
music,
game, y'all.
I love the music in the first one, and the little song they played there kind of highlighted, reminded me how much I like the music in that game.
I
But
gotta
it's-
get through the first one.
it is. I
They
mean,
added that.
I know
They added
Robert.
the,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say they added what's his name from Samurai Champloo, the producer.
Yeah, I
the
didn't. I
music
wasn't.
producer there.
I'm not
do
thrilled about that mode where it just plays like music
Lo-fi
throughout.
hip hop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like throughout, like over like the sound of the game. It's kind of a weird choice, but
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
it's just optional. I didn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
any of the
optional.
black and white stuff. Like I just played the game, like normal, no widescreen.
Yeah. I would do. Yeah,
You know what I realized about that
bit.
game? I said it on the podcast on Saturday. You know what I realized what that game actually is? It's Kill Bill.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Don't say that. Retro will never
Why
play
you
it.
say that to Retro?
Kill Bill, but it's good.
Well, here's the thing. Like
Well, debatable, but for me, but yeah.
Overrated bullshit.
I was skeptical of the game. Like I wasn't like that hyped for the game, to be honest. And it wasn't until, honestly, it was Brian Altano of all people, who I usually, just don't listen to his opinions that much. He's not one to sway me. But he said it was just like easily his game of the year, one of the favorite games of like the last few years. I'm like, really? And it was like, I forget what it was on sale for. I was like, I might as well pick it up, whatever. And the opening hour, I was just like completely in. I was so into that opening section, and then once the open world happens, and I said it multiple times. I did some live streams. I talked about it. Feels, for all the cinematic flair and trying to make it recap like the old samurai movies, it's a video game. It feels very video gamey the whole time. Like you're never not. You feel like you're playing a video game. You don't feel like you're playing a movie or a cinematic experience. Like it's 100% very gamey. I mean, for lack of a better term. And I always liked that about it.
Is it better than Rise of Ronin though?
I didn't play it, so I don't know. Rise of Ronin didn't look
Yeah,
great.
the answer
That
is
game
yeah.
looks like a PS3 game.
It
Bro.
doesn't
People
look
say that
very
shit all the time. It literally does look like a.
It's
I
choppy.
never understood that, to be honest with you. I never.
It looks
thought
choppy.
Like,
It's
PS3
it's a weird.
PS3 is a stretch, man. PS3.
Yeah, PS3. I'm not lying. It look like a PS3 game.
Some of the
Clean.
animations are
It looks
pretty.
like a cleaner PS3 game,
I
but
can
it looks
understand
like a
people
PS3
saying
game.
it was like an early PS4 game or something. Like I don't know. I never saw.
Well, the thing
Wait,
is,
have you
is
seen the
like,
have you seen
PS3
the water in this game?
I haven't.
the water?
that-
Maybe not. No, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll go look at some video.
Well, this
footage of
wasn't it the
water.
team that
in
did
general,
the
like, just
two Neo
sounds and
games?
when he's like flying and stuff, like that doesn't look like it. Didn't look like to me like
It looked
PS3,
promising initially,
like
but
PS3.
then it just looked like they just threw a bunch of ideas that I didn't know it was the Neo team that made that game. Even though Neo 3 looks freaking amazing the last time whenever they showed
Right,
that.
when people say it, they don't always literally mean that it looks exactly like a PS3 game. They're just making a comment on how bad the visuals look in a modern console. Is what?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that
oh yeah,
truly
that's
say
a
it, though.
PS3 game, bro. Like that.
Like the
Nowadays, like,
N64 trees
people
are
say that,
literally
though.
N64.
Exactly.
I mean,
N64 trees in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look
They
at
don't
this
mean it's
comparison
literal.
here.
People believe that though.
Although
People
it's
actually
pretty
believe
close.
it. Yeah,
Let's
that is
see.
actually close though. That's the thing. It
So
actually is pretty
PS4
close.
game versus a PS5 game side by side, and I don't have the good Nitro anymore, so it's gonna be shitty for you guys.
It's very.
Yeah, my Nitro
looks-
subscription ran out, so I can't
I've
do
seen
that.
that horse running. I'm like, bro.
The
what's up with that
animations of
animation?
Ghost, the horse is a little stiff, I will say, but the world I mean, this looks pretty good. I would say.
It's not like it.
Though,
it's
actually,
some,
the
like,
grass
crazy-
looks in movement. The grass looks really
That's what I'm
impressive.
saying. I'm looking at this. I've always thought. I'm
But
like,
the
I'm like,
horse,
I don't see what
still
people
the
are talking
horse, for whatever reason, both games, I feel the horse looks a little stiff.
They look like,
but like the
Daytona
trees,
from
without seeing that grass
Ocarina of
blowing, I'll
Time,
say
man.
the trees do
about.
look a
Look at it.
little.
I don't. I mean,
It looks like the Kona from Ocarina of Time. Oh, wait, you wouldn't know that, Rob. You don't know what I mean.
For
when I
one
say
being
that. Sorry, my
PS4, one
bad.
being PS5, it's not. Yeah, up close
I mean,
stuff.
the
Yeah,
horse-
the
yeah,
horse
but
looks
again,
better.
like, I mean,
But it's a They're trying two different things for sure. Like it's the
well, they
Ronin
also
game is
probably
very.
had, like, this thing.
It has that beautiful mist that Juice loves.
Look at that texture.
I don't mind it when it's actual mist, not just a washed out haziness over everything. When there's actual mist. I mean, the water don't look.
MISS.
I mean, it's closer than it should be going from PS4 to PS5. I would say.
MISSED. Missed.
This reminds me how much
They
I love
they
the.
missed with
Honestly,
those.
like I just you know, when I look at these games that are like more realistic and stuff, like I just feel like we almost peaked on the PS4, man. I don't know a lot of things this, but
That we did.
See, I
Good
like the
job,
moving.
Robert.
The grass is better in Rise of Ronin. The moving grass is more.
yeah, but look what we're
Usable.
talking about. We're talking about good, two like very not bad looking
Yeah.
games. Like I don't know. Like I just.
Well, this
it
is
means
just
nothing to
things
me.
you can do, things you can do in both. This isn't really a graphics comparison. This side by
I know,
side.
but
is
but
thing-
they're doing
it's-
this because well, it's one samurai game to another
It's
samurai
just like
game.
Breath of the Wild
and they're both
versus
realistic
Horizon.
looking.
It was like, oh, the
Yeah,
arrows.
but that's because the two games came out a similar time frame. This is because people are like, well, they're both
Oh,
samurai
yeah, and they're
games, so
showing
we might as
what's
well
like
compare 'em.
what's interactive, what isn't.
I know because they're samurai games, and so people got to compare them.
What I mean,
Just
I don't
how
see them comparing them.
what
to
are they
any
supposed to
other music
compare?
game.
Compare it to some random
Compare
fighting
it to
game?
any open world. Like when it comes to these footsteps, you know, people always took a look at Red Dead Redemption 2 and stuff like that. Like those are some big games that people talk about. But it's just, you know, samurai. People love to
I
compare
would
to
say
the same
both
thing.
exclusives for. Well, they were exclusive for their platform from Sony. I mean, even though it was developed by Team Ninja.
They didn't even do nothing.
But this is stuff that makes sense to compare. How's the stealth assassins work? You know, like that's obviously you wouldn't.
I
compare
like
games.
the stuff like.
But you know how many,
the snow
bro? They
faces
got
and
their
stuff.
stealth game, their stealth
Wait,
mechanics.
he was
for
facing it. Why
Spider-Man.
did he turn around? Oh, he turned around for the animation because he was already in the middle of it.
I always
That dude
like it
was-
when they
that
look
dude
at
was
like
facing him.
the snow and when the
They
steps
can show any
disappear. I
game
remember
putting the
in,
sword
like,
away in any game.
Golden
I don't
Eye.
know why they compared these two.
Yeah, you
I
literally
remember,
could. That's
like,
the thing. You literally could because they're both samurais.
I don't know any other game that
if I'm a
shows you put
samurai game-
Seath your sword like that. I didn't even know.
What? Are you kidding me? Come on, look, any game that has a sword, that person is going to put shit away. Even Breath of the Wild puts his shit
Yeah,
away.
but I've
What are you
never.
talking about?
I didn't even notice the.
You've never seen him do the specific animation?
to sheath the
Whoa.
sword like
Well,
they
well,
just
well,
showed.
well, shing.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. That's just because
If they both
well,
have a grappling
if I
hook, is
wanna-
it
if I
not
wanna play
okay to
another
compare these two?
realistic third-person open-world samurai game?
They should have
let me look
compared
up
this
these
to what?
Tears of the Kingdom.
What game am I thinking
Yeah,
of?
they literally could though. That's the thing.
Why did they
Like,
compare
I
it
mean,
to
you look at-
Sekiro? It has a grappling hook.
You literally could. That's the thing. It's all bullshit. This is
They
all
should compare it
bullshit.
to buying a Commando on the 360.
I thought
Oh,
you were
really
going
good.
to compare it to Zelda with the hook shot.
You literally could.
Hook
It's all
shot.
bullshit.
You could, but look how similar the grappling hook system is in both these games. Like it's almost identical. So I could see that.
Oh, here we go. This is
Yeah,
I
it.
can't-
because there's
I
no
didn't-
other grappling hook that you grapple and you go.
Robert, you're not gonna win an argument of why they're comparing these. Why would you know? They,
I know
yeah,
they're
they
not- I know
could,
why they're comparing
They
it,
could
because
compare it
two
to any
samurai
game.
games-
but these games have
People, you know,
a lot of
people like-
similarities. Obviously,
Fire
It's
doesn't
no-
grow in Ghost of Tsushima, does it?
It's no Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
just
it. I'm surprised the fire's still going. To be honest,
Not even black or anything. It's just green grass again.
Hey, it's a video
There's a
game,
little bit of
right?
black on the ground. Not every
That's
game
why games take
needs to have like,
7 years.
all the
Yeah.
physics.
Games
Breath
take
of the
long
Wild.
enough to make as
This
it
one
is.
probably
I
don't
need-
even burn, so at least.
Ooh.
Oh man, does that
Ooh.
stop this guys? Do you not want to
mean,
watch this samurai game over
I
the
think
other
that
samurai
stuff
game?
is like. I think that stuff is kind of important here. That's the stuff that I like in gaming. That's like when on the N64 you would like
Where
count
are my
in
arrows?
GoldenEye. You would count in GoldenEye like how long it takes before the bullet holes to disappear and stuff. Oh, I can only have like 20 bullets in the wall. It's kind of bullshit, you know?
Hmm. I don't know,
these
man.
arrows-
Let me
Ooh.
stand here and throw.
Yeah,
these-
I don't get why
Ooh.
you're opposed to like comparison of similar games like this. Are you against it totally, or you just like, well, they could have picked any
I
game?
just think it's funny that like I know people are looking it up because it's two samurai games. Look it up, and I just think it's funny as hell. I just think it's like.
I think it's Breath of the Wild.
gives a
that's
But look at
started
how
this
many
shit.
similar things they have. Yeah, not every game has a bow
Bro,
and
you
arrow.
we literally could do this a lot with Breath of the Wild, and it's not a samurai game.
Yeah, I mean, you
this-
could compare it to Breath of the Wild, but like, I think the point is
I know I always say
PS5 and
weird
PS4
shit, but
exclusive
Robert has some
games.
weird issues sometimes with certain things, man.
This is just
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember the
it's just-
water, and I don't remember swimming much in this game. I
don't
mean,
remember
it's
a
like
lot of it.
Cyberpunk versus why did they compare it to GTA? Why did they compare it to Breath of the Wild? I mean,
Yeah.
it's way closer to compare Cyberpunk and GTA, or you could do Saints Row. Like, it doesn't have to be GTA, but
I guess, but I
Oh,
just
wow,
I don't
underwater.
know.
Underwater exploration.
There you
let's
go.
Woo.
that's something you can't do.
What does that mean? What does this mean though? What do we do?
I don't know if
Like,
there's
It
it's
any.
means
not
you
like-
can explore
to me-
underwater.
To me, like
okay?
you know, like
I know you
the
hate
cool thing
comparing
that-
things. I mean, it's kind of pointless.
Honestly, the cool
to-
thing about Breath of the Wild and the Horizon thing was it came out on the same week. We're talking about two major games from these two different publishers. You know, it's like, oh shit, and you're seeing what the new Nintendo generation of new Zelda and this big budget new Horizon franchise. But this is a game from 2020 to a game
So
from
two
2020.
exclusive samurai
There's
games
two-
for a
two samurai
PlayStation
games.
console doesn't make any sense to you to compare. Yeah, on any level.
No, and it's not
Really?
even the same
Really, bro?
PlayStation console.
Like,
What are we
really,
doing here?
It's
yeah,
not.
Robert.
I
I
don't
don't know
think
if I
that-
agree.
Robert? I think let's see what the chat
Even
says. What does the
Samsung
chat
doesn't
say?
agree with you,
Yeah.
man.
I think it would be if it was Rise of the Ronin versus Red Dead 2. I'd be like, why the hell are they comparing these two games? That makes no
that
sense.
wouldn't make any sense.
No, what I'm saying is what does this do? What are we even doing here?
Show you
We're
the
comparing
improvement.
what you can
that,
do
They're
in
showing
this
what
game,
you can
right?
do and what you can't do in these open world games. I mean, I don't know why
And what
that's
are we
such a weird
doing?
concept.
What did we
Look,
learn?
Robert, it has gliders.
We
I
learned
know
one
that's
game
why
has
I'm
better
actually
things
excited
than
to play
others.
this game.
You're
This
not-
is what I'm actually excited to play this game, retro. But I already played Ghost of Tsushima. I got to take my time back because I saw this comparison video.
The problem, they're not saying, "Oh, Ghost of Tsushima sucks and Rise of Ronin is good," or vice versa. It's just saying, "Hey, these
Why
are
you
two
playing, man?
similar
what,
games."
what is the knowledge? What are we doing? Like, what is the outcome?
We're
Like, what
saying
are we
that
supposed
one
to do?
game looks better
What
than the
is
other.
the
They
outcome?
cost
This
the
might
game.
just be
What are we
the
supposed to do?
the
What is
setting.
my judgment supposed to say?
What is the meaning of life?
People for those people that don't know, Robert doesn't really like
It's just-
comparing things in general.
It's just entertainment, bro. It ain't got to be that
Yeah.
deep. It's just like,
But what's the entertainment? It's just I don't know. I think it's so stupid, personally.
well, lots
Well,
of people
again, you don't like
these types of
comparing
I
videos.
know.
things anyway. You're always like, "Why are we trying to compare everything?" Why
There
not?
was a lot of
Like
people say that,
the
but-
last
Don't compare the Switch to
exclusive
the Switch
samurai
2.
game on a PlayStation console to the most recent samurai exclusive game on a PlayStation console. That's the end of story
Doesn't
for
seem
me.
that deep to me, bro.
You're checking which one is better, just like when we talk about Galaxy
Yeah,
1
which
and
one is
Galaxy
better?
2
Like,
and
I
why
don't-
Mario Galaxy
Like
1 is
remember
better, you know, you
Crackdown
have
3
to
came
compare.
out and they showed all the things you can do in
Yeah,
Crackdown
it's
2.
like, I'm sure they have comparison videos of like Super Mario Galaxy versus Super Mario 64 controls and movesets, and it's like, whoa, isn't that crazy how we played the fucking game?
What happened
We
if-
know
okay,
it.
so if someone said,
Why do people watch videos?
look at the moveset of Mario 64 from
Entertainment.
1996. Now look at the limited moveset from Super Mario 3D World. Why did they redo? Look at all the cool things you could do, and now you can't.
Or I've seen
That's
GTA
not-
4
It
versus
was
GTA
really
5, and that shit was
there any
mind blowing.
commentary on that video? If there was commentary, at least there'd be some commentary, some personality.
This might have
on
had
that video.
commentary. I don't
It
know.
wasn't
It was muted.
Wait.
But-
So
Most
let
of them do.
Let me ask Robert. Does it make sense to have a comparison video to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom?
Uh-oh.
You gotta find.
Destroying
Yeah.
this man.
But again,
He's
my
dumb.
thing, at least that's a sequel to the same game, like to Breath of the Wild Tears game. So if you want to do, I never watched it. I just don't give a shit. Like it doesn't like.
Okay,
What
we
if you-
get that you don't
Okay.
watch it, but there is an entertainment value for thousands, if not millions, of people who watch
There's
these
millions
types
of
of
people,
things.
I know,
Okay.
but there's,
Okay,
guys,
then-
there's entertainment.
So if
for a
I
lot of-
play a game and I love
Hold
it,
that. Pin that then.
let's say
Let me
and for
ask you
some
this
people,
question.
and for some people,
But
it might be informative. It's like, oh, I want a samurai game. Which one is the best? Which one do I get? These types of videos might help them for that, make that decision.
You're
So-
right. I know. But
So
Why
let me
would
ask
I
a
watch
question
a
then.
back of
Let
the
me-
backlog episode of a game I have already played?
Let me ask a question then, Robert.
because it's not
Does it make
comparing my
sense?
thoughts to your thoughts. That has nothing to do with anything.
Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Or do you think it is good to have a Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Switch 1 comparison to Switch 2?
Yeah, because it's a different console.
It's the same game, man. He just said
compare
that.
the
You can't
frame rate.
win with that one.
You compare the same version. But also, again, I get it. It's not a big deal.
so let's
I
say
just- it's
let's
a
just
pet
throw
peeve of
this
mine.
out here. Let's say I played I love Returnal.
It's a pet. We can move on, bro. I don't really give a fuck.
Let's say I love Returnal. I love
So
Returnal.
You really don't like Digital Foundry. then.
Returnal's
You
one of
don't
my
like it.
favorite
Oh, you
games.
know I don't give a fuck about Digital Foundry. Like, I don't
Let's
know.
say what's it called? So I always forget the name of the next.
Again, it's just a pet peeve of mine. It doesn't
Let's say
matter.
the new Housemarque game
Mhm.
comes out and they're like, all right, here's the movement in Returnal and here's the movement in
Sparrows.
Saros. Here's
I'm not gonna watch Sparrows if that's
you're
what
not
asking.
you're
I'm just
gonna be
watch
like, why are they
Sparrows.
comparing these two games? It makes no sense. Why would you like? Of course, I want to see if it has everything I love about Returnal in it, and maybe they've improved some things. Maybe they've gone backwards on something. It's not going to change the way. It's probably not going to change me buying the game, but I think it's interesting to see the evolution of that. I would love
I mean, I could see it in the gameplay when I play it. I'm not personally actively going out.
Again,
to go
you don't
see
like
it.
comparisons
So
of
you
anything.
never look at a
It's
game
not about
before.
it. It's just
I'll
I
wait to
I
play
played
it.
I played
Come on, come on.
Returnal. I played Returnal, so I know what it is. So when I see the gameplay, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
What
that
if it's
looks
like? What
crazy.
if they really slowed down the gameplay? It's more slow paced, and the aiming's not as responsive like that. I mean, obviously that would be something that would.
And you
turn
could
me off.
see that. You would be able to see that in the trailer. A slower Returnal.
In
You
the
played a ton
trailer?
of
I don't
Returnal,
know about
it's
it.
slow.
Side by sides is really the only way. I mean, really.
You're crazy. You
coming
get, like,
from-
bro. Returnal was fast paced. You could tell if something looks slower.
Yeah, but it depends on how much slower.
In a trailer that's
Oh,
like
my God.
a trailer.
I
that's
guess
set
if
up
I
to make
watched
it
a
look
review,
as
someone
best
might
as it
say,
can.
yeah, if you really like the fast-paced nature, this is a significantly slower paced game. Obviously, a reviewer would probably say that, but
Yeah.
to see it side by side, one thing. I
That's
mean, I'm
fine,
coming
that's
from
fine. Go ahead and do it.
I'm
not-
coming from a
there's
hobby
no
where
reason.
A/B comparisons and like audio and video, A/B comparisons are you
I'm
have
saying, don't
to.
do it.
You
Search up,
have
like,
to
the millions of
compare.
people. I don't care.
That's the only way to determine something's better than the other is to compare. So comparing is just part of human nature. But
Yeah, but hold on. But now you're getting to something different. You're saying something is better. You're comparing
But side by
you
side
can barely see the
comparisons is
difference.
the only way to
the
know.
difference, sure, but you can't say like that. Rise of the Ronin is saying you just said yourself that it's not meant to be what's better. It's just your own opinion, seeing seeing the differences, not the what is
Differences. But I'm
better.
saying in general, from my mindset, comparisons are just a thing that I'm so used to for 30 years comparing. Like it's just I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, of course.
That's why I'm always
There's
comparing stuff. I'm always comparing. Even
Of
if it's
course.
two completely unrelated games, I might
Why do you
compare.
think I bought this on Series X? I too look up because in the end of the day they're the same price. So you look up what's on the PS5 version, what's the Xbox Series X version. You look up a little differences. 2 seconds, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you look at of course. I'm not. I get it. I get it. I'm not.
So
Stupid,
you no
but at
interest,
the end
no
of the
interest
day,
in Mario Kart World versus Mario Kart 8. Some of the character animation changes, none of that. No interest.
Oh my
We live in a
God,
world where
Bro,
things
I
are
get it.
constantly.
I get it.
I'm just
constantly
asking
compared.
you. Do you have no interest in seeing those things at all?
I already know it because I played Mario Kart for 350 hours and I know they don't have
You
the
don't
same
know every
animation.
little tiny
Robert,
little
Robert,
difference of
you-
animation.
Oh
Every
my
character.
God,
You don't know
I
every
never will.
character's
No one will.
animations.
Robert, you want to hear a
What?
secret?
So you just don't
wanna hear a
care.
secret?
That's all
I
I was
have
trying
I
to
have
get to.
I have a video series on YouTube that I've been planning for like 5 years. I made an intro for it already. I call it Versus, and I'm literally the videos are about comparing the most stupid shit. Like in the intro, you see, for example, like Ryu do Hadoken, and then it switches to Mario Brothers 1, Mario shooting a fireball to
That's
compare
fine.
the dumbest shit.
No,
like
but that's you know
people
why
love
that's more
to
entertaining.
compare. That's what they love.
But that's more entertaining because it's more it's more raw. It's more you. It's more personality. I like that because it's a content creator. That's a completely different thing. I
Yeah.
like that because it's you.
Like
You know
when
what I
we did versus
You don't talk
Wii
about
versus the
design,
GameCube, right?
design,
Well, Retro, don't do
Yeah,
don't do
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart.
Bro, I
Start
like
with
that
that.
because it's the personality
Good
and it's
fun.
I'm watching a content. I'm not actively going out to see a comparison of Rise of the Road versus Ghost of Tsushima. I don't give a shit about what you do together.
Yeah, I've rarely sat through the entire video of any of that stuff. I look at it for a few minutes and I move on.
I watched all
Yeah,
the
I
Breath
know,
of Wild
dude, and
versus
I'm surprised most
Horizon.
people,
I
of
watched
course,
all
that's
the
most people.
Cyberpunk versus GTA 3 ones because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
The shit you can do in
Yeah.
GTA 3 you couldn't do in
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
yeah. But again, you're probably talking
Yeah.
about like Kroby Cat.
Kroby Cat,
No,
yeah,
just
he
watch
does,
just straight compare. Just compare
but
every
he
little
doesn't say
factor.
shit. There's not a
Yeah,
word.
but
There's no.
he's still comedic
He don't
about
say
it.
shit. There is
He's
no.
comedic.
There is no commentary.
No,
It's
but
just
there's a
straight up.
personality. No, there's a personality between Kroby Cat's edits though.
I don't
Come
know
on,
if it's
edit.
correct.
Yeah.
I watch
He's-
when you
he's
shoot
got- he's got-
when you
he's
shoot
got-
near pedestrians in
he's got great
Cyberpunk and
minds.
how they don't react
He's a
versus.
good video editor. Like he's a good like he
I
makes.
don't know. I think that's in your head. Because I think
Oh, come
'cause
on.
it's just an edit. Anybody could do that. Like I literally
No.
did.
Not
I
everyone
did
has
a I did a
the little
Kroby Cat
funnier.
like video. I think it was for the EA. What's that shit that EA used to do? Maybe they still do them. EA Play or whatever.
Yeah.
I did one a couple years ago that was very Kroby Cat like. That's not a hard thing to do. That's not his personality. That's just an editing style.
No,
There's no personality. It's the
That's
edits.
still a difference. There's still there between just you got to give him some credit. The guy has done something. He's done
Yeah,
something.
he goes viral every fucking video he makes. I give him that kind of credit.
And don't put yourself down to your own EA play. That's your own edit. That's you. That's your person. That's your.
But
You
I
know what we
literally
should
said, I'm
do,
gonna make
T?
a Kroby Cat like video.
T, you know what we
that
should
was-
do? 50 things wrong with Mario Kart World. That's what we need.
Oh, that was amazing.
I mean, Robert,
can't
if you
believe I
have
got
the
pulled
if
into
you have
that
the
shit.
ability to remember like you said, oh, I played Mario Kart 8 for 300 hours. I'm not gonna remember. I just think it's cool. Like it doesn't. It might not add
That's
anything
fine.
at the end of the day. But to see
How long has it been that I said it's
different
fine?
faces that
Okay.
Luigi makes now versus in Mario Kart 8, you're telling me that there's
Yeah.
zero interest in that for you.
No, of course you see like little glimpses and clips, but I'm not actively going out personally, and I get it. I understand.
Okay.
That's why I've been saying.
And
it.
side
I
by
get it.
sides are the only way to see because there's no way I remember what Luigi
I
does
know,
in idle
I get
animations.
it.
So you have to do
I
side by
get
side.
it,
That's why they
Understandable.
exist. That's why people watch them.
and that's why I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
It's just all that for you to say, oh, hey, I agree.
That's what I've been saying.
But as
I
long
don't
as it's
think-
not two samurai games, he's okay. It's just his hate for Ghost of Tsushima coming out. It's just that's what it is. I just figured it out.
Oh, is that what this is?
It's
You don't
Ghost
like
of
Ghost?
Tsushima. It was good.
My,
All right.
my
That game has 83
It's
Metacritic,
okay. I mean,
just like Starfield.
either way,
Hey,
we
you
got
know,
nothing else to
it's
talk
not a
about,
bad
so that's why we're going
Let's
on
compare
about
it to
this.
Starfield.
I watched some Starfield versus some other games for like some of the NPC interactions, just other games with NPC interactions, and it's just Cyberpunk and Starfield are very similar, where their reactions aren't. Obviously, that wasn't
It's
their
weird.
priority.
It's yeah, it's a little.
Like
so
the
weird.
Watch Dogs 1. I remember, I forget his name. He was friends with Zen Gamer. He was showing us, like he was sharing his screen, and he's like, "Look, I'm on the subway or bus or whatever." He's like, "If I shoot just the end of this pixel of this person's toe, their shoe, watch what happens." And he like pointed us right at the tip of her like shoe, shot her, instant death, just instantly died. Just went limp, and just the character was dead. Now he was just showing us all kinds of stuff like that. It was funny.
Yeah, I did something like that in Watch Dogs. I think I have a gag reel video that I did a few years ago where I like shot this dude and he like went into the water and completely disappeared. It was like, what the fuck? I don't think I didn't even hit him. I shot near him. He got scared, ran, hit some invisible wall in the water, and just died. I was like, what the fuck?
Because
That
you
shit
said
is
that,
hilarious.
when you did that in GoldenEye, you shot like a god in the foot and they were like limping. That like blew my fucking mind back then.
Oh, that was amazing in
I mean,
1997. Like,
It
what
blew
the
our
fuck?
mind. I think I remembered it being way more advanced than it was, but it's still pretty advanced. Like
If
considering
you
some
look around
games.
at the games around it at that
But
time,
rewatching it,
Yeah.
it's not
It blew
as.
everything
It's
out of
just
the water.
like you remember a game looking like HD before it was HD, but
Mhm.
it's still there, and a lot of games don't do that anymore. Which is.
Yep.
It's like. I mean, maybe with
just crazy.
maybe with the help of AI, they can bring some of these little
Oh,
interaction
no.
detail back. But obviously,
Oh,
they've
God.
they've just it's been every time like a new game engine comes out or a new more advanced game engine, it seems like we lose a lot of a little
Yep.
of the extra detail stuff every time.
Those little details, man. Like one of my favorite things about GTA is starting fights. I would punch somebody, have them follow me and want to fight me, and make them punch somebody else. A all-out brawl would happen because of that shit. Like, have a whole bunch of people just fighting each other. You can't do that shit anymore in GTA. Where you can make people fight each other.
They just run away.
They just run away, and it's just like this shit is lame.
Apparently, according to
He is just like an
GameRanks,
instigator. He like boots up a game. He's like,
I like start a fight and walk away and watch it.
according to GameRanks, Watch Dogs 1 in 2024 is not the same game anymore. So I don't know if that means it's way better now.
That's probably like PC mods and
Could be.
Watch Dogs, the first one.
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably like
yeah.
it's probably as in like
So maybe it looks actually as good as it did in that
I mean-
bullshit ass trailer they showed us visually, but it's still the same game. They didn't change the programming
I
of
don't know.
that shit.
yeah.
I'd be curious
It's
to
probably
watch the
just
video.
some like PC mods that make it like that I've seen that's a decent amount of views, but like that's how it is where it's like
Yeah.
this and that for in 2025.
It does
it's not
look pretty
that.
damn visually impressive.
And it's because of the
Yeah, I'm
a
sure
lot
it
of
looks
people make
They
visually
must have had
impressive.
some ray. Somebody might have did some ray tracing or something because
ray
this
tracing
looks
stuff. Yeah,
pretty
But
good. Let me share my.
Watch Dogs 1 is the worst Watch Dogs. So gameplay wise,
I'm sure Watch Dogs 2's got some crazy mods. Actually,
Yeah.
I think they did because when I played Watch Dogs 2
So this
recently,
looks pretty
people were
damn
like,
good
"Oh."
on my the feed I'm looking at. Obviously, you guys get a downscaled version, but the rain right there. I mean, that
Yeah.
looks
That looks like that fucking
what they
trailer
showed.
that
Like
we
this
saw.
right here looks
Yeah.
really good.
Actually, I
Yeah.
think this might be a video that I saw. Actually,
Like this looks like
Yeah, that looks
ridiculously
amazing.
good.
yeah.
For we had high hopes.
Remember that first reveal? It was like, oh shit, next gen, baby. That's the first next gen game we've ever seen right there. Like for this
Yeah.
next generation. And
Bunch of bullshit that was.
remember how good the Wii U version was coming along? We're using the
Oh,
gamepad.
the Wii with the gamepad integration. Oh my god! I went out and
I
bought that
remember I
one.
was like,
man.
I might wait for the Wii U version. I didn't wait. For
I remember I got to ask Adam Sessler a question live on his live stream, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to support these developers releasing games on Wii U, but I just upgraded my PC, so I'm wondering with all these Ubisoft games, what do you recommend?" And he's like, "Oh, just get it on PC." He was just all about. That was before he started turning on Nintendo on the Wii U and stuff. And
Oh,
I was like, but if we don't buy the games, then they're not going to bring any more games. But he's just like, get it on PC.
man.
So I'm looking at Wii U
Gosh,
footage right now,
Stole
and
his girlfriend.
it doesn't look bad actually.
With the Wii U version?
Yeah, it's not out in the open world yet.
Well, yeah, I never thought it looked bad. It's
This is
just
all
isn't it like
interior
the
stuff.
frame rate's kind of a little? I mean,
You
Keith
version? No,
played it on
I played.
Wii U,
I
right?
played. Yeah, I played. That's how I played the first one on Wii.
Isn't it
on
just
Wii
the
U.
frame rate's like a little choppy, or whatever?
Yeah, it's a little
This game?
choppier, but
What game?
Watch Dogs.
Watch.
Definitely is a big drop off from that PC footage I was just watching, but obviously.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't think I ever actually finished that game.
It's the only one I
played it
haven't
on the
finished.
PS4. Yeah.
It's disappointing as fuck. I'll tell you that one.
It's crazy. You know what's crazy? I played Watch Dogs, the original one, and stopped playing. Didn't bother picking up 2, and then when
Two was the one you should play.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
one you should play.
It's the best one.
when they
2 is
came out
great.
with the what is it? Not 3. It's not called 3. It's
Legion.
called something else. Legion.
Legion.
Yeah.
Legion.
When that one came up,
It
I
was
was like,
really good,
"Oh,
actually.
this is gonna be
I like
really
Legion.
good."
Legion is fun as shit, actually.
You didn't like it?
Legion.
You didn't like
I
it?
I don't like it.
I liked it
I
a
got
lot, man.
2, but I only
enjoyed
put
it.
an hour into it.
How much time did you give it? Because it took me a little bit.
I only put an
Get into
hour into 2.
And
No, I
the
meant-
Legion,
Oh well, yeah. I mean, 60
Maybe
minutes.
2.
I
Yeah.
put 5 hours into Legion.
in
Oh, that
Legion.
should be
I mean,
enough,
5
then.
hours. I mean,
Yeah.
if you ain't feeling something after 5 hours, I don't know if I could keep telling you to keep.
Yeah,
doing some
Yeah,
I mean,
had that on the,
I'm
on the soul.
95 hours deep in that shit, so
Damn,
so
I still
got
got a
way
signal
into that
clean.
game.
I liked it. I like the whole NPCs and you recruit them
Yeah.
and I like that a lot actually. I
That was
thought
a
it
cool
really-
aspect. I didn't think I would like it, but I did like that shit.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it, and I like the scene, like London and stuff. Like I thought that
Yeah,
was a lot
London, yeah, it was a completely
Great.
different setting. I love that shit.
great setting. Yeah, very cool.
Great, the
It was
story
when
was
we went
great.
to London. I was like, oh, it's like Watch Dogs Legion.
I remember you saying that
Yeah.
specifically.
I kept driving on the wrong side of the street and shit.
Oh yeah. That definitely threw me off. Like, we
Yeah.
in England. We in England. Get to the other side. Get to the other side. Like,
Yeah.
why are
But
these
Watch
people
Dogs 2 is
driving
definitely,
backwards?
Like the best one. Yeah, Watch Dogs
2 is the
really-
best.
Yeah, 2 is
Yeah,
the best.
2
Easy, yeah.
It's got like
I
really
like
good.
I like 2 better than like GTA 5. Like,
Damn, I don't know if I'll say because I never finished GTA 5.
well, you never finished it, so it must not have been that good. Then.
Well, no, but I just played Watch Dogs 2 this year, so
Yeah.
And irony, I don't think I ever finished GTA 5 either. Now that
I
think
didn't
about
either.
I
it.
got like super deep. I got super deep, but I didn't
Yeah.
finish it. I was
Watch
13 or
Dogs
whatever.
2 is one of my favorite games of the last generation. Like, I love that game. Love
Yeah, I
it.
mean, I like the characters a lot.
The character, yeah, because Aiden
Retro's in the
Pierce
game.
is just like he boring as fuck. Like he's just so boring as a character.
And by retro, I mean literally his name is Retro. Like they call him, his code name is Retro.
Yeah, yeah. He's cool. He's cool as shit.
yeah,
Yeah, all the characters are great. All the
They're all
side characters,
I enjoyed them a
awesome.
lot.
So
interesting as hell.
Mhm.
you think when Donkey Kong comes out, there'll be any Mario Odyssey to DK Bonanza comparison video?
Yes, probably.
What is? I
I'm
mean,
sure.
Nintendo has really never really done anything like destructible environments. Really, I'm trying to think of any other game where you could just.
You know what that means, though? They gotta compare Donkey Kong Bonanza to Crackdown 3.
I'd say SteamWorld Dig,
They
SteamWorld
can't
Dig 2,
anymore. Oh.
Battlefield 3, back before when it used to have destructible.
See,
I see. I think that'd be more entertaining to see a comparison video of Donkey Kong Bonanza versus Battlefield 4. Like someone take it very seriously. That would be way
just
more
take it straight
entertaining.
up to. Yeah,
That'd
that
be-
shit would be funny.
Maybe I have to make that because I think maybe I gotta. I think that would be funny.
You hear all these real world like gunfire shot and all that shit, and you hear ka-dunk, ka-dunk. Donkey Kong shooting bananas or some shit, or coconuts and shit. Ka-dunk. That shit would be funny. I'm worried about the what do you call? I guess the breakaway. What do you call? What would you call that? The destructible environment.
Mm-hmm.
Because that my OCD is gonna run wild up in there.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be curious.
I might destroy the entire world before I leave.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
Is that going to be addicting, or is that going to be a do it once and not again?
I think it's
type
gonna
of-
be for me. I for some people I can tell. Yeah, totally do it once. They'll do it a little bit. It's gonna be addicting as shit for me. I know how I play
Yeah,
games, and
I
that's
know
I
how
will
I
probably
do
do
it.
it on every level. To be honest,
I might do it on every level. No lie, that's straight up. Man.
Can I
But
break
it's not
this?
just to
I've seen
destroy,
it
you
before, but
also,
can
like,
I break it
create
again?
stuff.
And will it stay broken when I,
Right.
as I
Yeah,
run
will
through
you
the
be able
level?
to get it back? I'm sure you could probably get it back or something at some point. Like
I hope
reset it.
not.
I'm going to find out.
I hope you break it so much you end off on a little one-piece island. And
Yeah,
you're
like I can't platform anymore. All the world is gone.
Now,
Move it
they have places that you can't destroy.
Yeah, there's some
like-
stuff you can't destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I'm gonna destroy that bitch down to the gristle.
They said it's voxel based too, which is that is what
That's probably.
that one. There was
Yeah,
that game on PC that I think came to PS5 and Xbox last year, 2 years ago. That was all voxel based destruction. That looked pretty
Oh,
cool.
you're talking about Teardown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're talking about Teardown. Which yeah, that's there you go. That's another game we could compare it to is Teardown.
What
Don't be
about
surprised.
we never really talked about the sculpting the sculpting feature in Donkey Kong.
Yeah. I think
Visor-
it's
you see Visor,
so random, but
yeah.
I wish that is
I
literally
think
the
it's
mode
dope.
that makes me wish we have Miiverse, man. Why the
Robert's gonna
That's-
make a sculpture of bitch dick.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so true. People are gonna do that. They're gonna scope
Yeah,
dicks
people
everywhere.
are gonna make
Even in
it
that,
crazy.
even in the
I think-
direct,
I
it
don't-
kind of looked like one.
I don't think it'll allow you to do that. I don't think it
How?
will.
How they gonna stop
Yeah.
me from putting up 2 balls in a
They just make it look like a banana.
Yeah,
yellow.
it'll there is probably something
No.
there that's gonna
No, there's
that's
no
gonna
way.
restrict
There's
you.
no way. There's no way there's something there.
Oh,
That seems
shit.
so,
It's not like-
that seems so advanced that I can't. Like they'd have to think this looks phallic. We need to stop this.
It sounds like
They're gonna
Sounds
stop you
like
from being
Peter-
able to be able to share that shit or
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Every time you
Make
put
videos.
the tip, every time you put the tip, it starts deleting it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
They're gonna hit you with that Peter.
Because you know,
Griffin.
some people get really into things. They're gonna be able to like do some crazy. Like, how could you do that?
Oh,
How did you do
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
You know, people
yeah.
gonna be doing that kind of
Developers
shit.
on
bro.
the, they had a pizza with the cheese melting, like it looked crazy.
Right. That
know,
shit was crazy.
That's why.
Now,
pizza
if you got
developers-
2 melting pieces next to each other, they're gonna say that's testicles, so they're gonna take that
Yeah.
out.
I think he's making balls. Stop him right now. Stop him.
But that's my thing is like this is literally the mode that we need for Miiverse, man. To have Miiverse.
I know,
just-
man. That's what I was totally thinking about Miiverse when they showed that shit. I was like, man, that
so
shit was great.
frustrating, man. It's so
That's
frustrating.
exactly why they didn't add Meebreak. Because the first
Yeah.
thing you said, your first thing in your mind,
I'm gonna make
Well,
dicks.
yeah,
and then
he's-
am I supposed to
we're gonna
scope
share our
the penis?
dicks.
Am I- Absolutely not. No problems with that.
Dicks and we're gonna share our dicks and then Miiverse. That's what we're gonna do.
The dicks and tits just everywhere.
What do they think they're doing? Absolutely.
Can't
I
have nice
mean,
things,
yeah.
man. Can't have nice
But
things.
that was because I was thinking like one thing I noticed I don't remember running into like nudity on the Art Academy Miiverse.
No,
you know, I
right.
don't
You can. I don't
So
remember seeing
I'm
that.
sure people did, but
Even on the last day,
deleted.
that night when it was wild in them streets, them Miiverse streets, when they were about to shut it down, I didn't see anything that crazy.
Yeah.
So,
So question. Did you guys talk about the whole it started off on Switch 1?
Yeah, but that's what's funny.
Oh,
People are
no.
making a big deal about that, but it's like
Yeah, but that's
games in
Nintendo.
Every game. No, but that's
Well,
like any
that's-
developer.
That's every game. But Nintendo does that a lot. They'll sit on the fucking game for 2-3 years and shit.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So I'm not surprised. I'm a little surprised that they started right after after Odyssey.
Yeah.
But that surprised me a little bit. But yeah, I'm not really surprised that this shit's
Well,
been
'cause
in
no, if people are
development.
trying to
for
spin that
Switch.
into negative, they're like, wow, they're just making a Switch 1 game. I'm like, no, it started, but in a day, it was built for Switch 2. Like they were
Did they
able
do
to
that with
do in
Breath of
Switch
the
1.
Wild? Did they do that with Breath of the Wild? Did they
Well,
do
Breath of
that
the Wild
with?
They just deleted the game.
That's a little bit different. That's a
Did
little
they
bit
do that
different.
with Twilight
Release-
Princess? Did they do that? Like, come on.
Yeah, but those no,
Of
but
course
even
these
no, but
games started.
no, but like I'm sure most games start on the platform and they just don't talk about it because why
Yeah.
would they? They're not announcing it.
Cameo started off on N64.
Yeah.
and that shit didn't come out till 360. So what the fuck?
And that definitely ain't an N64 game, you know what I mean? So it's like,
No.
come on.
It makes no
Didn't
sense.
was it that? Or am I thinking of something else? Did Final Fantasy VII start on the N64 originally? Aren't there
Yeah, well,
screenshots
I don't
of
know if
that?
they did like have like this demo kind of thing they had.
Yeah, that's
Where
what I
they did
thought.
like 3D renders and stuff, but I don't know if they were actually building the game. I'm sure they probably started something because they were in really good relations with Nintendo at the time. So they probably started something, and then they were like, "Man, these fucking cartridges are too goddamn expensive, and there's not enough, storage on them for what we're trying to do." So they probably said, "No, we're out," before they did anything significant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember like the 3D render. That's probably what you remember.
Yeah.
Like that early 1996 maybe render of Final Fantasy stuff on N64.
Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
said, isn't that true that I thought like Final Fantasy 7 started on SNES, like Super Nintendo even?
Yeah, but like Banjo Kazooie started on Super Nintendo technically. Like it was a completely different game, but that's where it started. So
That's crazy.
that shit happens all the time.
That's-
GoldenEye 007 was a Super Nintendo game at first. And then they changed it. Obviously, when the N64, they saw the N64, like, oh, this shit gonna be cool. We're
I
gonna
mean,
delay
really-
the game 2 years after the movie comes out. That's how
Yeah.
cool we think this tech is. So
real talk, it makes sense anyway, since they have that mode where you can play with the Switch One, as
Yeah.
a secondary player.
Yeah, GoldenEye
No, but
was
that's streaming.
GoldenEye was on rails. It was on rails game, and there's remnants of it still in GoldenEye. The trains level, the fucking the what do you call it? The cemetery level. Those were all originally on rails. Because that's what it was. It was started off as an on rails shooter game. Thank God they said no, let's do this.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
No, but Snake, you know that whole you could play on Switch One that's like streaming technically. All it is streaming. It's
Mhm.
not the actual game on Switch One. Like actually,
What
like,
game?
because you could DK Bonanza.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could do
Stream. Oh yeah, I
two-player,
forgot about that.
Because even you could do Split Fiction on Switch One.
Yeah.
But it's just streaming it. Like it's technically streaming.
Right, it's
it.
just streaming it. Yeah,
Yeah, so
but that's still cool as shit, right? That's
It's
pretty cool.
It is cool. Which tells me, to be fair, you could technically probably do with any of them because it's streaming it.
Right.
If they wanted to, they could do Mario Kart World Switch One,
Yeah.
co-op or whatever. But
You would think.
they didn't. I don't know. But it just I don't know. It's
Look, I
streaming.
know
so-
some people enjoy that co-op stuff where you're playing what is it, Mario Galaxy, and one player can move the freaking Wiimote around to collect
Yeah.
stars.
The-
And
the-
like you can play
the
and you can
babysitter
play-
mode, the little kid mode.
Yeah,
That's
and you
it,
can
yeah.
play like Donkey Kong Bonanza co-op, but you're just like
Yeah.
hitting the button to like yell words like I'm sorry.
Although
that's
that
some
that
shit-ass
looks really
multiplayer.
cool, but yeah, no.
I'm gonna try that
It
with
look-
my kids, or my daughter anyway. We might have fun with that.
But I don't. I mean, I guess I think it just depends on their tolerance of just kind of doing the same thing.
Menial tasks.
Yeah, literally just going, yeah,
yeah.
boom, hit him, boom,
Oh,
boom.
all right. I'm bored with this after 2 minutes. Just
Yell
like-
at the
Yeah,
rock,
can I-
God damn it!
And then he's like, then she's gonna be like, can we swap? And you're gonna be like, hell no, what would you mean?
I'm not playing the game. This is for babies. Get this shit out of here. You trying to
So
trick
that's why
me?
it's like like I feel bad for the people that. Well, again, it literally is just like, oh, you got your little kid or your little brother that's like, I want
Yeah.
to play Mario Galaxy with you. You're like, all right, take this Wii remote and you'll go help me get started.
You get to play. You get to play as Tails.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. It's, yeah, Sonic 2 did that way back in the day. Where you play, you give here, little brother, please, you can play Sonic with me. This is some bullshit. My brother went playing that shit. Get this shit out of here. I want to play the real game. This is bullshit, bro.
Did you see that? They're very likely making a Donkey Kong movie. I shared that they registered. I guess it was Universal registered
Yeah.
for Donkey
I'm not
Kong
surprised
motion picture.
at all.
I hope it's.
No, I'm not surprised.
Do you-
I feel like that's a ways off then in that case. but-
Yeah, it's probably 3
How do
or
you
4 years
feel
off.
about if they use Seth Rogen for a full movie? Are you okay with
I
that?
know that's what I was just thinking. I'm like,
I was assuming they will though.
I
You know,
wanted
I'm
to
sure
be,
they
I
would be
wanted
that
to be
bad.
that man. I
But I'm
wanted
like,
to be the
dude-
DK from the Super Mario movie. It
I'd be
has
I
cool
to
just
with
be
don't
that.
think
Will
he brought anything to
Will I-
Donkey Kong.
will I be able to handle? Well, I mean, he was kind of a side character, so maybe he can open up and do
He's
his
gonna
thing.
have other characters in there.
But I'm just
too.
saying, I don't
Right.
know if I want
Diddy
to
will be in
listen.
there.
Is he gonna actually do
That's the
the
thing.
Donkey Kong?
Do I want to listen to for fucking for
You-
2 hours? I don't know.
Like honestly, out of all the casting, to me that was the worst. Didn't make any sense as Donkey
Really?
Kong. Like he didn't
Nah,
put
it
on. He
made
didn't even
sense.
try to
Frankie
put
was the
on a
worst.
voice. He just
No,
Frankie
he
was
just
the
he just
worst.
used his own voice.
I like the DK. Like I said, man.
But I
Frankie
did
was the
like it though.
worst.
I can't say I didn't like it because I
Yeah,
did. That was one of
like the DK.
that was one of the things I actually did like in that movie.
DK and Mario together was my favorite part of that movie. Man.
Yeah,
it was
I love
so
that.
fucking funny. It's
I
so
wasn't
good.
really against any of the actual voice acting. So that's why, like, for me, I just think, I mean, a DK movie, I'm sure they're gonna call it Donkey Kong Country or something. Like, I'm sure it'll be something like that. I'd be curious, but
Donkey
they're
Kong
pushing.
Land.
They are
I mean,
pushing
or
DK.
just call it Donkey Kong. I think they might just call it Donkey Kong.
Yeah, then the sequel will be Donkey Kong Country, probably.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think they add Pauline to it?
Could be. Yeah,
That's the
I mean,
thing. Where are they gonna set it? Are they gonna set it in?
Yeah, in the Mario movie
DK
universe,
aisle.
I don't know that they necessarily set up if he'd have to go, obviously Ghost.
They can do what they want.
Could they do like I don't know I don't know how what their thought was when they kind of created that world if they weren't because I mean after Odyssey we got New Donk City and all that was cool. I don't know if they would try to bring that into a movie or just stick to
Maybe.
him being
I mean, it could be something as simple as literally Donkey Kong goes to a city which is New Donk City and then he meets Pauline and someone causes
don't
havoc.
like that.
Someone
You should
causes
just be in
havoc.
the jungle and like the Kremlins invade. Just keep it simple. Do it something like that.
I mean, like I know.
Versus
No,
have
I'm just saying,
Pauline
they
there as
literally
like an
can technically do that if they want
archaeologist, you know. But
I
not
would
like,
not. I think yeah. Literally, Donkey Kong versus King K. Rool movie would be really cool.
I don't want Juice's Super Mario movie. Yeah, I want him, but I don't want it to be in Mario World. I want him to be like Sonic at a wedding, just walk in the city and shit. And nah, come on.
The man never said no shit
I
like
never
that.
said anything like that. I said I liked the
You kinda
beginning.
did, though. You
I
kinda
like
did.
the extra
You
stuff
said-
at the beginning, the stuff
You
that I wasn't
said that
expecting.
all the fucking time. You
You did
hate
say
that
your
movie
favorite
so
part was
much.
like them in the bathroom cleaning with the dog,
Yeah.
I hate the dog was trash.
which is essentially the
Dun-dun,
Sonic movie.
dun-dun.
No, I don't like I hated the dog scene. I hate that whole
Oh, I
thing.
thought you said that was
No.
your favorite part.
Remember, I hate that dog. I hate how it looks, and I
That's
just
right. That's right. You hate.
I hate the whole joke with like it's just. I mean, it's a cartoon gag
That's
where
right,
blocking
that's right.
all the water
Dog
spouts.
scene.
My favorite part was just with him and the family around the dinner table and just like
Yeah, he's like, don't put them in the Super Mario world. They
see
don't
the
need that.
Mario.
It's like, what?
See that fan? I wasn't expecting that. Now that's not what I would
No,
have
it was
asked
great.
for.
That was good stuff.
That's not
But
at
a whole
all what I
movie
would
of
ask
that?
for. A Mario movie, I wouldn't even thought to have any of that in it. That's why it was
Yeah,
surprising.
and
to me.
the guy from Wrecking Crew, I like this. This is cool. They building some backstory here. I'm enjoying this.
It was-
I mean, obviously, I want them to go to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, I
or something.
didn't.
I just wish they brought some of that feel to the Mushroom Kingdom that they had in the beginning of the movie. That was my.
I wish the
only-
Mushroom Kingdom just wasn't
only issue.
like 4 music montages with a few some
Yeah.
dialogue in between. You know, that's. I wanted the Mushroom Kingdom to be like what before the movie came out. I would have never thought I don't care about his family. Just Mario and Luigi, Peach. I want to be in the Mushroom Kingdom, and that be the
Mhm.
movie. That's, but you know, when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is actually interesting. I'm kind of into this. Like I was totally taken off guard by that. But that's not what I'd want if I was gonna make one myself. It wouldn't have anything to do with the real world.
You would have never made that opening for your Mario movie.
No.
That was just a
Well, then I'll
surprise.
be curious what they do. I mean, hey, in 1 year from now, we would have already seen the Super Mario Brothers movie too.
Yeah.
So,
I think they just relied on like fan nostalgia too much for the Mushroom Kingdom stuff. They didn't give like Mushroom Kingdom the depth that they gave, Mario in New York at the beginning.
Hmm.
That's all I want. I wanted that kind of depth.
It was a
in-
lot
in
of
the
like
Mushroom
quick,
Kingdom.
brief. Like I wanted more,
Yeah.
not less of the. I wanted the Mushroom
Right,
Kingdom
right.
to be more fleshed out. That
Yeah,
would have made
that's
me
all.
happy. But I did like the family moment around the table, even though
that is a good moment. Though. I ain't gonna say it's not. Right?
I
I
did
like
like
the dog scene. I like a good gag scene.
I
That worked for
like
me a
why are you wearing gloves?
Yeah, little fourth wall stuff.
I like the Luigi's Mansion little 2-minute section. That was that has potential for a movie on its own. Actually,
I hope so.
You think that? I feel like
Yeah,
if
I
they were
wouldn't
to do
mind
that,
watching
that
the
would be
Luigi
like.
Mansion
I
movie.
feel like that would be like a series or something. They do a small little series or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Luigi Mansion series.
They probably wouldn't give him his own movie, but that would be great.
It would be dope. if
Needless to say, they spent all that time building up, probably just working on the characters and stuff. And then all of a sudden,
They did.
the
the end of
turnaround
the day,
for the sequel. That seems.
Yeah.
I'm
They
a-
did what they had to do for the first movie. The first movie to me is like, I don't know, what is it? The Force Awakens, right? They established what they needed to establish in the beginning, and don't doo-doo all over the bed on the next one.
I don't
Are you
know.
telling me that the next one is gonna be one of the
I
best?
think it's gonna be Rise. I think it's gonna be Last Jedi
Don't
situation.
make it the Last Jedi, please.
Hey man, if they said
Um,
Mario no longer wants to go around and save
And-
the Mushroom Kingdom and
Does that
And Luigi has to go
That's
on a
such a trope.
mission.
That's so tropey. They better not do anything like that shit.
But then
That's
Luigi
stupid.
has to go on a mission with Daisy to this club to
Yeah. And that's kind of my
I-
biggest issue with it. Like that's too
Let's
tropey.
not talk about that
to
movie.
do.
Let me ask
No,
Sandstorm.
I'm just saying for Mario, do not
Yeah.
do anything like that. That's too tropey.
Sandstorm, where do you stand on the Mario movie? I don't remember if I've ever asked you.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched it, I think, a total of 4 times in the movie
Let's
theater.
go.
Oh, in the theater.
Oh, in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the movie
I saw it
theater.
twice
Yeah,
in the movie
it's
theater.
it is actually the most watched movie that I've watched in a movie theater. Period.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
You gotta
think
bump
right
those
behind that
numbers
was,
up.
Was Force
Mine was Avatar.
Awakens.
3
I
times.
was gonna say that's mine. Yep, 3 times exactly.
I think I saw.
I've never
Weird.
seen the same movie.
I might have
twice
saw
in a movie
7 3
theater.
times as well
Really?
Yeah.
because I had to take different
Damn.
people each time. Speaking of, just happened. to
Yeah,
have
that's
it
what I was
sitting there.
doing. I was taking more people to go. You gotta go see this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see it again
That's
too.
what I
while
did
we-
with Mario. That's exactly what I did with Mario.
Yeah.
I went
That's what I did too.
I went with my daughter, and then I went with my son, and then I went with my church class, and then I went again with
Raising
a
their father?
cousin. Yes.
So I asked just about everybody non-gamer that I know watches movies. I mean, a lot of people watch movies, but watch more seriously than the average person. And I think the best, and I just said, what did you think of the Mario movie? I wasn't leading them or anything. I think the best, somebody said, probably the most positive was that it was good, but most people were just like, watch it on Netflix or whatever. So it's not like they went to the movie theater to see it. So
But a lot of people did that shit.
yeah, I'm
One
sure a
lot
lot
of
of people
people
went and saw it for sure.
1.3 bill, yo.
1.3 billion.
But
One of the
And
highest gross movies of all
I'm
time.
happy about that. I'm happy about
I was originally trying to get to this point because they spent years developing the first movie, 7 years. A lot of that was obviously designing the characters, designing the world. But I mean, they had all that time to work on the script and stuff, and now in a 3-year turnaround, they're going to have a finished movie. So did they already have the second one written while they were doing all the CG for the first one? I'd be curious to find out because that's just the CG
Yeah.
alone would take 3 years, you would think, just to get the movie made. So
Oh, you also have a whole section where you need like the concept art and everything to build up to it, and a lot
Yeah.
of
So
that
I wonder if they,
you know,
while they're waiting for the first movies
takes
to finish
forever.
the CG, they already worked on the sequel. Because otherwise, they wrote that thing in like a week and and started making it. Or they, so I'd be curious.
I'm sure they probably had at least pieces of the sequel.
Because
you
Illumination,
don't go-
I mean, they don't have the
They
best
got
track
the best
record
track
with
record.
sequels.
Yeah.
Especially with sequels.
Yeah, their sequel
Yeah.
track record's pretty bad. So
Yeah, definitely.
it'd be a little.
So
Well,
yeah, I ain't
they
gonna lie.
never-
I'm
They
a
never
big
had
nervous.
Nintendo behind them though, so that's
But for
I
me,
wanna-
it,
Like,
Miyamoto is not gonna let that movie become some shit sequel.
hands-on Miyamoto.
plus
They
the
never
success
had
of the
that.
first one, they might say, well, that formula, that's exactly what we got to do. Let's just keep it 90
You gotta
minutes,
be more
keep
serious.
it moving.
According to Robert, the sequels from Nintendo are always better than the original.
When did I say
Hmm.
that? For what? When did I say
There
that?
you go, Galaxy.
Super Mario Brothers 2. Oh
That's
yeah,
so
baby.
specific because I said one time.
I was thinking about that when
good.
we're talking about all the cancellation, last week and stuff, and it's like with music, sometimes the artist's first album ends up being their best. Like their whole lives they've been working on these songs, and they make a hit, and then we got to write new songs now. And then with movies, first movies are usually better. Maybe not the first movie from a director, but like I was thinking like Quentin Tarantino.
Like a series.
Knocks it out of the park. His first movie is good, but the second movie is like classic. But then he follows that up like Inglourious Basterds, one of his best movies.
Was
like,
Reservoir Dogs his first movie?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I'm like, with gaming, it's like, what's this general consensus on sequels and stuff? Like, I mean, I was trying to think about it earlier today. Just like, is there
I
like,
don't know. It's not. There's not a.
because
formula.
Metal Gear
It's not-
Solid's
yeah,
beloved.
Yeah,
Metal Gear
I wanna see
Solid
this
2, I
Mario
don't. I
game.
mean, it's still well received, but I feel like there's nothing beats the original most of the time. But
When that game came out, that's all I saw everywhere was Metal Gear
I
Solid
don't know,
2.
but I feel like there's a lot of
They
people
got
that
a
talk
lot
about
more love, I think, than the original.
but you know,
well, and also Metal Gear Solid 3. I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
talk that one up a lot.
but like Mario
you know?
Brothers
Yeah.
3 is. I mean, no one's gonna argue that Mario Brothers original is better. Like maybe somebody.
No.
I
but,
think in general with gaming, it's very different because often sequels are just very different than the original
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
You
What if
know?
the sequel comes out on a totally different console? You know what I mean? Like that.
or they did
it
like
affects
a perspective change, like going from 2D to 3D, or
Yeah.
Right.
maybe they learned the first game was kind of rough around the Darksiders. I'm guessing you say
I
Darksiders
was
2 is
literally
better.
gonna talk about Darksiders
Yeah,
because
yeah.
between 1 and 2, it's not just that it's a new game. Like the 2 has a lot of RPG elements that 1 just doesn't have.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually prefer Darksiders 1 over Darksiders 2.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Because I love Darksiders too.
I don't know. I don't understand why, but
Yeah.
I know. I'm with you.
I'm trying to think of I don't need sequels for everything. I've been saying this for
I prefer
Ever
a
since I've been on
difference
YouTube.
than a sequel.
Yeah, not everything needs a sequel.
like.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I mean, I love Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't need a sequel. I hope it's good, but at the same time, if it's just a little too samey, like, I mean, if it's a direct sequel, you expect some similarities. Like Horizon Forbidden West, I expected it to be generally the same, gameplay experience, but they did a lot of improvements for the traversal
Well,
and
here's
stuff.
the thing. It comes down to the motivation. Like, so is the motivation, hey, we spent all this goddamn money on this engine. We took years developing all this shit. We spent a lot of money. We got to make more money off of this, this setup, basically.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I don't want nothing to do with it. But if the
And
case
often
is,
it
hey,
becomes
we
like-
made the first game, we have all this shit over left over we wanted to do, we couldn't do, then I want that sequel. That's the sequel I want. So
That's
Often
Mario
that's
Galaxy
what
2.
happens, like, leftover
Galaxy 2,
ideas and
exactly.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
Galaxy
sometimes
2,
you just
perfect.
make a sequel because like they had an original and then the sequel becomes like garbage, like what they did with
Right.
Metroid Prime, for example. Yeah.
look at this shit. I knew he was sliding into some bullshit. I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, where's he going? Where's he going?
That isn't
Where's
a
the
that's a
gun? Okay.
situation though where there was a quick turnaround and
Mhm.
they like get the next. We got the game engine. We got all this developed. Let's get the next game out. Uncharted 2 was a similar quick turnaround, and that everyone, I'd say almost unanimous, would say that's the best game in the
That's like,
series.
yeah,
I
people
think
like
It's
praise it.
way better than the first game. Like
Like
way
an
better.
actual good example, and I always say, I think the first one is a way better game, and they made the second one pretty fast, whereas the second one is my favorite. I think Ocarina of Time is factually a better game because
Mhm.
they made Majora's Mask really fucking fast after that.
Yeah.
And then they
Majora's Mask is still an
accelerated it out.
amazing game. It's
The
an
Goaty.
amazing game,
The Goaty.
especially under that constraint. Like that's how they pulled that shit off in that generation.
Let's
that was
think of
amazing.
like
Bro,
sequels that
Xenoblade
weren't.
Chronicles X.
X.
Are there any like
Uh,
stand out like sequels that are just trash? Other
That's
than
like 5
New Super
years
Mario
and shit.
Brothers 2 is probably the first one that comes to mind as far as sequels I just thought were bad. Just
I don't think
Who?
that's bad. I don't think it's bad by any means, but I
It's
just,
just-
No,
it's
New Super Mario
underwhelming.
Brothers 2 is bad.
it's
bad.
just generic. It's
It's
lacks
underwhelming.
any kind of
Personality.
real reason to play it.
Yeah,
Like,
it lacks
it's,
personality, but it's a good
level
platform. I mean,
design's
it's a good
basic. Like
platform.
there
no,
was
it's not. Have you played it?
Yeah,
You think it's a good platformer?
yeah.
I think
That's
so.
No.
That was
Not from what I
definitely a
just
different
said.
team. That was for sure not
It's
the
not.
main.
It's not. I can't sit here and say like, oh man, this is a bad game. I can't.
Where's Errors? Because that was
a
definitely
bad
not the
Mario
main 2D Mario team that made that. It was this.
I won't say it's a bad game. It's a bad Mario game. I'll say that.
It's just boring.
But that's what I'm
bland
saying.
level
That's a
design.
big difference between like a bad game and Mario. You know,
Um,
Yeah, that's the difference.
it's like what Retro says. The greatest. What is it? The worst.
Yeah,
like
the worst
Mario
3D
game,
Mario
great
game,
game of all
Sunshine.
time.
It's still
Although
a good
that's not
game.
the
Still
case
better
with
than
Mario
Sonic.
Bros. 2.
It's still better than any 3D Sonic game. So
I mean, I think I liked a lot of aspects of Bayonetta 3, but I still think 2's the best game. But
yeah, 2 is the best
love-
game.
I really
Oh,
like
man,
the
I love-
combat,
I love
the
3.
combat system in 3. By the end, I was really enjoying like controlling the, can't think what it's called now. whatever the giant things that could fight, but
Kaiju.
there's still some perfect simplicity of two. I wouldn't say it's simplistic, but compared to it, it's way more just focused on the combos and stuff without having to worry about all this other crap. But there's also games, I can't think of anything specifically right now, where you go back and like, wow, I still love this game and I still like the story better, but these quality of life things that they added for the sequel are gone going back to the first game. It's like it's hard not to.
Well, Watch Dogs 2, we just talked about it earlier. That's
Watch
another
Dogs
one
2. I was about to say Watch Dogs 2 is leaps and bounds better than the first fucking game.
I have not
Fucking
played the original.
Turok 2, motherfucker. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil destroys the first game to me, but it also destroys the frame rate on it. That bit was way too ambitious.
See, like Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie, I mean, more visually impressive, probably more to do, but was it a better game?
Nobody will tell you. Nobody will tell you Banjo-Tooie is better. Nobody, because Banjo-Kazooie is the better game. I'm sure. Yeah, somebody will. Let me take that back. There's always going to be somebody. Oh man, Banjo-Tooie. Nah, but
you know what's definitely not better was Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. That's definitely not better.
I know you're saying that on purpose.
That game is. I mean, I tried.
It's barely a good game. Sorry, but
I
It's
booted
in my
it.
top 10
Let's be
favorite NES
honest.
games.
I
It is
booted
so
it.
fucking
I
good,
booted
man.
it back
It
up
is.
when I got the NES working, and I'm like, I can't even begin to even try to figure this game out. Like,
I don't understand why so many people hate that when
I love the
Adventure
original
of
Legend of
Link
Zelda.
laid so much out. for the
Adventure
future
Link,
of the
I'm
entire
like, this is
franchise.
some Simon Quest bullshit. Get this shit out of my
felt, yeah, it
face.
felt like a early like PC adventure
What is
game.
this?
Wow.
What is this?
I know,
Like that-
man. Now you know what I always
Why do we
with.
need this JRPG like overworld
Yeah.
nonsense where you fight?
Look, they didn't know what they were doing with Zelda at that point, so I give them a pass. They got it
this
right by the
is some
third game.
bullshit
They got it
conversation.
right.
And how
They
did
came back around and got it right by the third game.
it
So,
feels like
They
sometimes
took the first game and they added like actual combat that you had to pay attention to, an experience system, towns, and overworld.
Yeah,
to
you know what?
explore.
That
Like,
sounds
come
great.
on,
You're
You're
man.
right. That sounds great on paper, but that shit is
Towns
clunky
with
as
no
fuck when you're
map.
playing it on an NES controller. I'm sorry, it's clunky as shit. I did not like that game's controls. No, it sounds great. Like you tell somebody about Zelda 2 and what you could do in it, especially over the first game, it shit sounds good. But when you actually playing that shit and you
Most
going in open
people-
worlds and
most
fucking
people
random
just
ass
hate
battles
Zelda
and
A
shit.
better sequel. One of the greatest sequels of all time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard that too. Eris. It's like Dark Souls. Yeah, everything's like Dark Souls. It's the souls of us.
It sounds like
I've
Dark
heard
Souls
that.
2
Trust
was
me, I've heard it all.
wasn't very good. It's like not very well liked.
Right. Nobody really talks about Souls 2.
No, I mean I've heard it's the Dark Horse, but again I've never heard. I don't hear people saying it's a bad game by any means. Like it's still. Good
There's a
game.
whole. Isn't there like a
Bioshock
Angry
2 was in that vein.
video on that shit? I'm sure Angry Video Game Nerd did a video. Zelda
what?
2.
Oh,
on Zelda 2,
yeah, yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
I didn't talk about Dark Souls 2.
But Bioshock 2 was
No,
just like,
Zelda 2.
this is like some other team just they said we'll make a sequel, and so they just tried to emulate what the first game did, and it was like that's just, it's not terrible, but it's just, it doesn't feel worth playing at that point. And then the original guy comes back to make Bioshock Infinite, and it's like, wow, this is completely different, but still feels like a Bioshock game. It's like, I still prefer the first. I would probably say the first game,
The first one.
but
And the third one more.
Infinite definitely
yeah.
has a great AI companion like that.
Sequel.
Oh. What was that, T?
You got the first season of this. It's fucking epic.
What about this
It's
one?
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wait, what
And
the
then-
fuck? Why are you getting older?
And then you have the sequel. The second season is trash.
Why you
Did you see that, T? Did you see what I held up?
Look at these, look at these beauty and the big bitches over here.
How you guys help?
Me and T
Why
are
you guys
kindred
have that so
spirits,
close?
man.
We are too much alike. It scares the shit out of me.
That's
sometimes.
crazy.
Song
yeah,
as
this
old
is
as
all there.
time.
Although I would have had the live action.
Oh,
That's
dude.
what I own. I own the live action.
Man.
movies.
It wasn't
Hey, man,
terrible.
It's the
No,
one.
it wasn't
it's-
bad.
That was like the earlier live action.
Let's see how
Disney movies
quickly
that I
this
was watching.
stream gets taken down.
I was watching, Emma
Oh,
Watson.
that's it.
Mannequin, and
That's
now-
it. That's
You
enough.
gotta watch it for like 2 seconds. You gotta
Yep.
pause. You
Yeah.
gotta stop.
Close.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
There.
Yeah, before we
It's
get
off
cut.
screen. It's off screen.
Everybody is shut down.
Shut us the hell down, bro. Them algorithms.
I was waiting. They were eyeing it.
We're like, what the hell was that? Was that Beauty and the
Gustav.
Beast?
What's his name?
No, I
Gustav?
think that was Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. I think that was Beauty and the Beast. Click the button.
Well, my
Click the
video I
button.
uploaded yesterday, I wasn't paying attention. I left the Interstellar go while I was talking. Of course,
Oh yeah.
2 minutes. It said I had the full movie. It was 2 minutes of footage, and it said the full movie.
God damn.
So I had to re-edit.
But you can't even like sing a song yourself, and they cut you off and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That shit happened a couple times in our stream, I think, in the beginning. It's like, damn, I can't even like sing the song. That
Hey,
ain't
man,
even, it's not even
you
the
gotta
original
take it as
song.
a compliment. You gotta take it as
That's
a compliment.
great.
You know,
Am I that good at singing this bit? You think it's the real song? That shit is crazy, bro.
You can't sing no songs. No songs. Don't even think about singing the song. Don't even look like you singing the song.
Don't even move your lips to that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You out of there. So what do you think the setup is? Well, obviously, it looks like it's going to be levels. You're going deeper and deeper into the earth or whatever. And it's going to be a boss battle at every level. That's probably the setup.
Was
We had a
you weren't
whole
here
lot,
when we
dude.
had that whole debate, were you?
He wasn't
Well,
there for that shit.
No,
Oh, no, I wasn't here.
I wouldn't
I
call
missed-
it a debate.
I
It
missed
was
the
a
week,
discussion.
so
It was a discussion. I just was having a gaming discussion. I was like, "What do you guys
Oh.
think of? What is this? What is
Well,
that?"
we were
We
having a
looking at the trailer.
Disagreement about what the term layers meant. I mean, what they mean, I get it. It's like a layer is like a level, but we were talking about the map, the layer.
Well, yeah,
of-
because we were looking at. I was thinking that maybe each world or layer, not the literal
Robert was like, we're
layer,
gonna get
but just
10
the layer,
transformations.
that they would have maybe each would have a
I'm
transformation.
saying 4
each would have, like, a
transformations.
god or whatever.
That's it.
Or an
4.
elder.
yeah, I don't want
He's
too
in
many.
I can see 4 at this point, but I'm surprised they don't nab it to the D-pad then.
2, 3.
I will say that
I would
some
say
of
there
them,
would be a
well,
fifth
at least one of them is really confusing. The zebra one, why did that bit run across water? I don't understand that shit.
Because he's running so fast.
He's
he
just
ran
fast,
across
but
the
what
water.
if
Yeah.
the zebras
But-
aren't
but-
known for fast?
But he don't look that fast when you.
They're fast.
He didn't look that fast in the game. In the game,
They should have had him
was-
turn into that lizard that can run across
He
water.
looks kind of slow. That would have made sense. Turn him into a gecko.
I
or
think
some
maybe
shit.
one of them will be an elephant and he could grapple, do something like that.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
know.
say. I feel like there's gonna be another transformation. There's gonna be one more.
Maybe
I
whip.
said 4 total.
Is he gonna turn into on guard and shit?
That'd
Ooh.
be cool.
To be able
That
to
would
go
be cool.
underwater.
Yeah, I want to see some underwater shit. So turn into on
Now,
guard.
Robert, I
Well,
don't
then
want
he
another
could turn into
stupid
like
fucking
a,
elephant.
What is it?
I said, I don't want another stupid fucking elephant. You
Oh,
have a
yeah,
stupid
'cause
elephant in Donkey
Mario
Kong
Wonder.
Country 3. You have a stupid elephant in Mario Wonder. I'm done with the stupid elephants.
You know, when
That's
I
why
say
they
on
gotta
guard,
continue.
some of these
There's a
fake ass
muscular
Donkey Kong
elephant.
fans, some of you fake ass Donkey Kong fans, what are you talking about on guard? What's that? Is that a sword? I have no idea what on guard is. Yeah, fake ass Donkey Kong fan, you.
They could have a trying to think of a different like I mean for I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't
Donkey
I don't know
Kong
what else.
is my original favorite Nintendo game. That was the first, I believe, is the first Nintendo game I ever played.
Unless they go
So-
through the ground. Unless they go through the ground, that's the only other transformation I can think of.
I didn't get a Donkey Kong amiibo.
Oh, like
either.
maybe like a that's true. They don't
Like a mole.
they don't have one where they could go drill like sort of like
Yeah.
it
You
could be
don't got
like
that
a
No.
Like a mole.
yeah like
Yeah.
a mole or yeah mole probably
Donkey
a
Kong
giant
and Diddy
god mole,
Kong.
one of those elder moles. He's like and then you take it. And...
Actually,
like
I have
the-
another one. Remember the one that came out for the fuck was that game? Skylanders.
Oh yeah.
There was
There
like,
was a
it was like
DK.
yeah, I got the DK for that with the little weird
With
motorcycle
Bowser?
shit. With Bowser, yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
I
it'd
was
be cool.
thinking that
That
I
game
was
was
thinking they were
pretty fun.
referencing that. I've never, I still don't know what Skylander even is. I still.
I only
don't know.
bought that one
You
because
would
it
love
had
Wow.
Bowser.
Skylanders.
It had
I know-
Bowser
I
and
know-
DK
I
in it. That's
know,
why I bought that shit.
Well, no, I know Retro
Dude,
loves Skylanders, but
you would love
it's a series I don't.
Skylanders,
I've
Robert.
never actually looked at gameplay, and I don't know what's it. Is it a level structure?
No, it's basically
No,
well, the first
it's-
the first one is more of a dungeon crawler, and then
Yeah.
the second one you're getting able to jump, so it becomes a platformer really with a lot of combat and like you choose
It's
like
an action
skill
combat game.
trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there an ending to a level
And then it's a
or a world,
story.
or is it-
It's a whole story, like with level per stories.
like
There's a
mission-based?
story you follow. You
Okay.
just get to the end of the level, and like
If you wanna
would-
get into
you
it,
would love it. You would
You
love
better
it.
buy those fucking collectibles now, because them motherfuckers are
Yeah.
crazy.
I have
skyrocket.
a whole fucking bucket. I got like a
Yeah.
fucking 100 of them. Like I used to
Yeah.
collect them. I used to go Skylander hunting with my brother.
I
and
probably
shit.
got like 30. Yeah.
I've
You
got
got to
a few.
remember which game, because that's the thing. Some don't work for some of them. They don't work for other
The
games.
new
They
ones
have
never
to be
work with the
specific.
old ones, but the
Exactly.
old ones work with the
That's
new
dumb.
ones.
Right.
Alright, that
Right.
makes sense though. That makes sense though.
Make you buy more.
Make you buy more. Exactly.
They're
No,
like,
but
It
that-
should work.
they're like criminally underrated games because people think they're like children's
No,
games and stuff.
The games
They're
are actually good.
good.
They're actually
Toys
good.
to life. That's what they are. Toys to life.
Yeah. Yeah, the Toys Life stuff. Yeah. That star burned bright and fast. Well, that's just, as it was
Right.
out of here.
They made some
Yeah.
money for a little bit
Udo,
there.
yeah, they made Udo.
And,
Well,
and at the
but then
tail
they
end,
ended up having
at the
competition.
tail end of it all, they got us to buy Star Fox. Great job. Great
was gonna
job,
say
everybody.
Starlink.
Great job.
Hey, I had a great time playing Starlink.
I
so
booted that
don't
up not
regret
that
any
long
of
when
it.
I got the Switch 2, and I quickly deleted it.
Yeah, they got a game breaking bug. Like I'm 99%. I'm mad about that. The bug won't let me get 100%. I'm mad about that, but I got my enjoyment out of it. 150 hours, I think, in that fucking game. I played the shit out of that game, and I was one of the weirdos that had the fucking controller with all. With the whole
I wish
Star
I-
Fox
I wish
shit.
Going right
I
on
played
camera.
that- I played that shit with the whole way. I took it off in real time and put my pieces
Nice.
on. I did all
I
that
wish I
shit.
did that. I only bought the digital copy, but I do
Yeah.
wish I it was like what
You can probably
$5,
see them back behind me. That's all the
remember
ships
they were
up
on
there.
sale? They were on sale for like $10 or something. The
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
bundle.
I bought like
they never-
3 or
they
4.
never bought
I bought 3 or
Oh,
4
yeah?
copies of this shit when it was $10.
I
So I
should've
got
gotten
like
one. Damn shame.
yeah. I remember like is it Arlo, the fucking puppet, the blue
Yeah,
puppet guy?
so-
I think he bought like 20 of them or some shit when they dropped down to
Jesus.
like $8 or something. I remember seeing a video of him. He's like, I don't know why I bought them, but they were so cheap, I had to get them. I loved every minute of that, only because I played as Star Fox the entire way. I don't think I would have enjoyed that game with generic ass Saturday morning cartoon characters they had, but I enjoyed that bitch as playing Star Fox and being able to call in the crew when I was in trouble and shit, and they started playing that Super Nintendo music, dang, 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 dang. Like that shit was great to me. Great.
Like, the
it's
only
really-
problem with
they're in
that
the
game, I
cutscenes and
feel,
everything.
like the only problem with that game, I feel, is because I never bought any of the ships, and without the ships, it's a fucking pain to
Yeah.
play. When you die and everything, it's a fucking pain.
I had
We
the
don't wanna play
digital
with the guy
deluxe.
anyway.
I had multiple ships in the digital version I bought. But yeah, it sucked because you only get your ship gets destroyed, then you get to use the backup or whatever you have.
Nobody wants to use a backup. I'm chilling in my R-wing. I don't want. There was maybe one other cool ship design, and that was it. It's like I want to
That
keep using
game
my
really
R-wing.
just could have been just like Star Fox Adventures. That game could have just been Star Fox
Yeah.
Battle for Atlas.
It should have been. It should have been.
They could have just done it.
It would have been better.
Nintendo
that way.
and Ubisoft should have came together and say, hey man, let's just make this Star Fox.
What we doing here? What we doing here?
Yeah, what we doing? Why we wasting time? Anybody else gonna buy this shit? Ain't nobody else. Xbox ain't buying this. Ponies ain't buying this shit. Let's quit playing. Let's make this a thing.
Full-fledged
We'll make-
Star Fox, man.
Yep.
They even had the missions on there too, the special missions.
Mission, yeah. It was great.
That's
It
what
was,
I'm saying.
it was a whole. It was a Star Fox storyline. It wasn't just you flying around as Star Fox. It had an incomplete Star Fox storyline in that shit. And I'm like, this is
Well, and they're
amazing.
also like in the
Star Wolf
CGI
and shit?
cutscenes. They're like
Yeah,
in
the
the
CGI cutscenes were gorgeous. Starter Wolf and shit is in there. Like, it was great.
which
it
means
was
they
great.
had to also make unique cutscenes just for the Switch version and stuff, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
And
You know,
I remember people being mad that they couldn't have the Star, like Xbox gamers and PlayStation gamers was mad because they couldn't play as Star Fox and shit.
Like, come on.
That ain't for you.
I remember that being a thing. I'm like, really?
That's not for you.
Hey,
Like,
go,
come on,
go
man.
get
You
Switch.
know that was not gonna happen. What are you stupid?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, my version of the game is what do you call that shit?
Incomplete. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. I got an incomplete version of the game. I don't want that shit. I'm like, nobody said that back in the day when Soul Calibur 2 came out, and I couldn't play as Spawn or fucking no, it wasn't Spawn. It was
Nobody
Yeah,
fucking
Hayashi
wanted.
and
Nobody
Spawn
wanted
and
to
Master
play
Chief.
as Hayachi
Spawn
or
and Hayashi.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Nobody
Master
wanted to
Chief in
play as
it?
Hayachi or Spawn.
No.
No, he was
it
in Dead or Alive
That's the
4.
later ones, right?
It was Spawn for
Yeah,
Xbox
Xbox.
and
Hayashi
Hayashi for
was in it,
PlayStation.
right?
I think
Nobody
Master
wants to
Chief
play
was
with
in
that shit.
Dead or Alive 4, if I'm not mistaken. He was in
Oh,
one
yeah,
fighting
what?
game, and he felt way
Yeah.
out of place.
Hayachi was a stupid choice anyway. He fights with fists.
Yeah,
It's a game about weapons. Like, what the
Yeah,
shit?
it made
was the
no
dumbest
sense.
idea.
I was like, y'all had it. I got Link throwing bombs, shooting arrows, and slashing with the Master Sword. I'll take that all day. And that's why that version sold the best. Even though the GameCube didn't have the highest install base, it still sold the best on GameCube, that game.
And then they
And what they
didn't give
do,
Soul
They
Calibur
didn't
3.
even get Soul Calibur 3. I'm like, you bitches. You some straight bitches for that.
That legit makes 0 sense.
No,
0 cents.
made none.
How you
Yeah,
gonna
that
have
was
the best
kinda-
selling
I
version
was
of
mad
your
about
game?
that. I didn't touch a Soul Calibur game for 10 years after that. I was so mad about that. I was like, you got some nerve.
That's hilarious.
Somebody else did that shit too. Wasn't it like
Street.
Time Splitters? Like Time Splitters 3 isn't on GameCube, I don't think.
A lot of games
And-
jump. Burnout
Well, you had
3.
the same thing with Castlevania. Then you got
Three
like
isn't
the
on there.
stupid Castlevania fighting game on the Wii and stuff.
What?
Oh,
Those
maybe
Castlevania-
remember when they turned around and
with
gave us
Castlevania
the,
did the same stuff. You didn't get like the main Castlevania Judgment, whatever it's called, but you got
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
we got none of
fighting
that shit.
game. You got that fighting
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
on the Wii.
You got
but
some-
Castlevania fighting
You got
game
some
on the Wii.
gimmicky ass bullshit.
They started pulling games on GameCube kind of a little later
Yeah.
than Wii U, but like EA Burnout 3, then the 2K series pulled out at. They did one game.
Oh yeah, Burnout 3. We got 1
Um,
and 2. I played both of them bitches on GameCube. 1
Feels
and
like
2.
there was a
It's
a Medal of Honor or something on GameCube, but not something else. I forget which one was on there. It was like the second
Yeah.
tier version or game in the
Yeah.
series, and but hopefully with the Switch
Ah.
too, we don't have to deal with that, but we'll see.
I think it
Yeah.
Burnout 1, I think, yeah, on GameCube.
1 and
Way
2.
Yeah,
too much
Burnout
fun,
1.
that's it.
I loved 1 on.
I like
Yeah.
2
1.
better. I have 2 still,
No, I love 2 better, but people sleep on 1. I thought 1 was great too.
but
I
3
liked
is
it when it was like a smaller series.
yeah 3. They
you know?
everyone praises 3 like it's this great thing. I'm like it became dumb at that point. I like
I like 3, but it was just too way over the top.
I like
at
the
that
near
point.
miss. I like the more skill based. I love the
Right.
you got to do crashes like purposely,
Crash test.
and you have to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hit a certain amount of damage and find the best way
Get
to
the
cause.
most, that,
That shit's.
I spent so many hours in that shit. No crash.
I
Oh,
was
man.
playing it when I was testing out back when I first got that HDMI, and before I got the RetroTink, I never did hook the GameCube up to it. And I was playing Burnout for like an hour trying to do a couple of the crashes to hit a new high score.
Yeah, that shit was fun. That was the challenge I loved doing. Oh, I'm so close. I can fucking. Oh, let me turn my car and make it jump off this shit, and then I can dive into this shit and blow all it. Like that was fun. That shit was fun back in the early 2Ks. That was a
Anyway,
good time.
it's about that time to wrap
Oh.
her up.
Wait a minute. I want to share this real quick as we're wrapping up. If you're a Nintendo fan and you ain't on this right now, you ain't on this. What you doing? What you doing, Kai? What are you doing? This is the new
Yeah, I know.
Nintendo Power. I've been subscribed to these motherfuckers for like 6-7 years now. 7 years probably.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic replacement for Nintendo Power. Get on this, man.
Is
Get on
that
It's
Nintendo.
the
definitely
new
great. I just
Nintendo
got no
Power?
space anymore, so
Yeah, well,
one day
What's
I'll
up?
come back. I'll come back.
who said-
I said, is that the new Nintendo Power?
it is. It really is. Fantastic layouts, beautiful pages
is
and
great.
everything. It feels
Yeah.
like having Nintendo Power still.
Mm.
So I'm not even upset anymore that they're gone, because this is a great replacement.
Yeah.
And I hope they keep going strong.
Definitely.
All right. Well,
Nintendo.
next week will be hands-on impressions of DK Bonanza. So
Woo!
look forward
Already
to
gave
that.
those last week.
Hmm?
I already gave those last week.
Yeah, that's true. I was wondering
Did you
why they
talk
didn't put
about
a
it last
demo.
week?
They mean
Yeah.
they have a
If
demo
you
in
want one of
stores.
these-
I don't know why they didn't put a demo on the eShop, but
Oh yeah, look, you got the.
You better get it
The
now if you want
Piranha
one.
Plant.
The price of them bitches is going skyrockets.
Mm.
Really?
Ori accessories always fucking go crazy if you don't get them early. So if
Do
you
people
want-
realize they're actually good?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because they're so good.
all right. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Thanks you guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Fucking, it's fucking it was Velociraptor throat.